Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Oh, shit. Oh, this nigga live. Hey, people. What the heck is going on? Morning.
Girl, shut the up.
Nigga, please.
She got dick dash.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I greet. I even We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I greet. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto.
Alrighty. This little stream, y'all trying to act tricky today, y'all. Trying to act tricky. But I sent Mo the wrong link. My bad. I thought I sent her the right link.
Let me send Mo the wrong link. The devil's working today. The devil's working, y'all. The devil's working. He's trying, but fuck him.
Shelly was first.
He's what up, Shelly? Good morning, Shelly. Let me send Mo this link real quick.
Happy birthday to Ashley, KT's little big daughter.
I sent her the correct link. I don't know what the hell.
Ashley. What up with Ashley?
I hope I sent
what up, Nikki?
I hope I sent whatchamacallit the correct link. Shawnee Scott. I hope I sent her the correct link. Let me see.
Sean's joining us today too?
No.
Oh, for the therapist. Therapist.
What was the therapist's name? Asha or Aisha? What was it? Was it Aisha?
Well, we more to come.
Aisha. I'm just shocked that she came back for round 2.
Yeah. Dang, she had fun. That's what we do. We make people feel good.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. Did you call her after the show?
I reached out to her Instagram. I started following. I did a lot of more research on her, and she's gonna be my therapist. I think I really do. I really want to sit down with her. I'm gonna see if she accepts my insurance. I really do want to book her. I told her you that too.
Let's see, man. I'm writing some things down.
Ashabu, what up? Good morning, y'all.
Yeah, I get 2 points. They say I get 2 points because I was here when Mike dipped out when they was live. I should get a bonus.
No, my thing just hit reload, and I was like, "What? What? I don't even have my scorecard because I think somebody was messing with my stuff over here."
What up, Afro Queen? Good morning, Afro Queen.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tawana. I didn't get to call Tawana. I have Lois is probably on here. If Lois is on here, it's gonna be real tough for me to make that today, Lois. I gotta be at the radio station at like 10:30. Then I have a meeting at 2:00. Actually, well, I'll tell y'all that in a little bit. Jay Black, how was your weekend? My weekend was interesting, Mike. Okay, let's get to it. What was it?
I did something that I never thought I would do.
You said sorry.
This nigga here.
Did you say sorry?
Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Liz. Nah, I didn't say sorry. I did say sorry to Lady Q yesterday because I was moody, and she said I was moody, and then she ended up taking care of me with the foot massage and the pedicure. She did all of, and I did. And I said sorry because I was being crabby to her. I was. So I did 2 things. I guess I did this weekend that I usually don't do.
So God bless any woman who goes down and actually messes with a man's feet. God bless you.
I've been complaining about my feet hurting for weeks now. So she got the little massager thing out and put the bubbles waters and the stuff inside of it and the heater. And it was a little too hot. I felt like I was getting cooked. And then she did it and scraped the stuff off.
God bless her. Look, and they said black women wouldn't do that. The Asian guy said black women wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And Hispanic women wouldn't do that. Latinas wouldn't do that. Go ahead. She was
inside the cuticles and all that.
Once again, God bless any woman who goes down and then fixes a man's feet. God bless.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Might get 5 points deducted. Okay, so growing up in North Philly and then Uptown, I never thought I would do this because I never had an interest for it. It just wasn't for me. I actually went fishing. I went fishing on a fishing boat.
Did you catch fish? Did you catch fish?
I caught several fish.
Did you throw them back in the water?
The ones that I didn't know they got rules. New Jersey got rules that if it ain't more than 13 inches, you gotta throw them back. So I had to throw some back.
Oh, okay.
But I did. I kept a lot of them. Let me show you right here. Look at this. I got proof.
Oh wow!
I went out fishing.
Who did you go with?
Some co-workers invited me out, and I usually don't go. But it was the one Puerto Rican boy that I'm tight with. There's always one. I was like, It's like, come on. I'm like, man, I ain't never a black kid out fishing like that. We don't fish.
A lot of black people actually fish.
I know. But I'm saying, like, growing up for me, I never look how big that 30 over 13.
That's a shame that you killed it. Did you eat it?
Nah. See, that's the thing. You
just killed it for fun?
No. What do you mean by killed it? Here you go.
You murdered a fish.
Look, I caught multiple of them things. I didn't murder a fish.
You murdered a fish.
That's our food. What are you talking about?
You didn't eat it. You didn't eat the fish. You just murdered it for sport.
I let the people.
You're a murderer.
My friends, the other co-workers that love this stuff, I let them have mine. Like I let them eat my fish.
Damn,
Oh,
man.
that sounded weird.
Yeah, that sounded crazy.
That
sounded nuts.
No, but I never thought I would do that. And I like 8 hours out on the water, just fishing and talking crap and eating food and like it was a different experience for me. And I never thought growing up that I would do that. Like, so if I had a bucket list, fishing would have been on my bucket list. And I got the fish. I thought that was very unique. I thought it was different.
Dope.
And I'm amazed that I was convinced to doing it. To be honest, I was like, he done already committed me. But yes, I went fishing out in a fishing boat. In wasn't no yacht. This was a real tiny. I'm looking for the life vest. But I said, "Where's the life vest?" Because I'm like, "Yo, is whales out here?" They say, "Yeah, sometimes we see the whales."
Whales? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, "What?"
Hey, do me a favor, real quick, because this is a great story. Do me a favor.
What's that?
Send Shawnee Scott this link.
Okay.
And send Mo this link. Because when it seems like the link ended. So send her this link, say this is the link for her, and send Shawnee Scott this link. But we were at the part where you were very fascinated that you actually went fishing.
I did.
And you had never been fishing before. And you murdered fish. You murdered a lot of fish.
I didn't murder. Stop saying I murdered.
Well, they
fish.
died. So what did you do? If you're the one who caused them to die, then you're the murderer.
How do we eat, Mike? How do we eat?
Yeah, but you murdered it and you gave the fish away to somebody else.
How do Shawnee Scott SH? How do we eat? Wait, well, Shawnee got so many cell phone numbers on my phone.
Did you send that link to me?
I'm gonna send it to you and then you forward it. Shawnee I got 3 numbers on Shawnee and I ain't texted her in a long time.
All right. Let me. We all screwed up today. Don't worry, y'all.
Don't worry about it. We get it together. We get it. It's early. It's Monday. I went fishing.
But that's hilarious.
Dog, you wouldn't have told me.
Yeah, I went fishing. I didn't like it. My bad.
Oh, you went fishing? You didn't like it?
Nah, I really wasn't into fishing.
At 5 hours, I was done though. The real talk. I'm like, wait, we got 3 more hours to be out here.
Yeah.
By the 5 hour mark, I was like, this fishing thing is cool. I was out flourishing.
You were flourishing.
My fish was flourishing. I was out there catching these sea bass and some red fish. It was some red long fish. But yeah, I was out there, Mike. I did it.
No, congratulations. It's good to try new things.
Yes,
even if it's murder, it's good to try new things. Even
murder.
Even if it's murder. Even if you kill things that you weren't gonna eat, you killed it for sport.
Whoa, we know but it's going this weekend. Go ahead.
Mo's in the building. Hold on, y'all.
Allegedly, sexy Mo.
All right, Mo, what's good? We're in the middle of the J Black fishing story. So you like the fishing. You like the
fishing. And they said people have been fishing their whole lives to catch some of the fish that we caught. Like to be out there catching we brought out some big ass. And then for some reason, there's some fish are called blackfish. You can't keep them. It's illegal to keep the blackfish.
Oh, okay. Blackfish matter.
I thought that was racial. I did. I said it to the white man, the captain. I said, Captain Frank, why?
That should be good. That should be good that you can't kill the blackfish. How you gonna argue backwards like we should be able to kill the blackfish?
But why is it called a blackfish is bad that you can't keep? You got to put them back. Why? Like why? Why is it called blackfish?
Well, who cares why? As long as they get to live. As long as they get to live. The hell? It's like, why can't I kill the blackfish?
You can't kill blackfish, Mo. If you catch blackfish, you gotta send it back. Yeah, but why is it black is bad? That's what I felt like it was saying. Black is bad. Oh, you don't want no blackfish. You gotta put them back.
Even if they say black is bad, the fish get to live. I'm sure them other fish that I guess were supposed to be white fish, I'm sure they wish they had that rule to save them. Fishing is fun though. I'm glad you let it flourish.
Yeah, Afro Queen. I was letting my fish flourish.
I don't see nothing, and God bless, because that's good that you just you enjoyed it, right? At the end of the day, you enjoyed
something I thought I would never do, and I actually enjoyed it. I did. Okay. I'm glad I went. Sometimes you like I don't want to do it, and then you do something like, man, I'm actually glad I did that. And it was.
Did they have beer for y'all on the boat? Did y'all
not allowed to drink on? You're not allowed to dog. That's it.
What type of fishing is that? Y'all kill people soberly?
You're not supposed to vape. You gotta sneak your vape and don't let the captain catch you vaping. because it's illegal. You can't smoke. You can't do because you out. I don't know all the rules. I just know what the white people was telling me, and I enjoyed myself fishing. I caught a lot of fish. We over 40 fish, as Mike said. We killed 40 fish.
Murdered 40 fish. Y'all were serial killers in the ocean. Y'all were serial killers in the ocean.
But yeah,
did you clean them and put them in the deep freezer?
No, I watched the guy do it. I watched the guy because like they fillet them for you. They cut them up and they gut them for you, or they can give them to you whole. And then those are two things. Or they could fillet. It was like 3 things he can do, but he said he ain't gonna clean all of them for us.
Did you see the eye? Did they show you the eye? You fish eye food. Did you see the eye?
Food. Yeah, I saw the fish flopping on the floor mad. They be in the bucket mad when they get caught. Some of them be strong too. Like they be strong fighting.
Yeah, they fighting for their lives. You be strong too if you were fighting for your life.
Well, I went fishing and I was glad. Shut up. So when people hunt your chickens or deers and they cut your animals, the pigs, like, come on, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah, I hate that too. I don't go hunting. I would never go hunting. I would never shoot an animal. But I get it. No. I'm not judging you because a lot of people do it for sport.
Animals. You eat.
Yes, I know. I'm a hypocrite. I can't do the actual murder. But I'll eat it. That's horrible. That's horrible on my side. That's a hypocrisy on my side.
But we was gonna split them all. Then Lady Q was like, I don't want no nasty stinking fish. I said, well, my wife don't want none. I don't cook, so y'all can divvy up my portions.
When do y'all eat fish other than when do y'all eat? When do you eat fish?
I don't know, lady. I thought Lady Q was going to want it. I thought she was going to want the fish. Like, but they all excited how long this fish gonna last, how they cutting it up, they doing this with the soup and then like.
So you kill somebody daddy and somebody mama just for no reason, just J Black. You were letting your fish flourish. The fish was flourishing.
Yes, it was, LaShawn. But yeah, I don't eat fish. I don't eat fish ever since I choked on a bone when I was younger, honestly. And I was scared.
I had that experience too. That they tell you to drink, like swallow sugar.
No, my mom said eat this bread.
I choked on a hot dog. No pause. And my dad saved my life. My dad flipped me over at the lakes, and I choked on. I never stopped eating a hot dog. What type of punk are you? Would you stop eating fish because you almost choked?
Yeah,
I almost died.
That fear. I remember that fear. And my mom calmed somebody eat this bread. I'm like, I'm sitting here dying. And she's talking about eat this bread all kind. No,
it's stuck in your throat. Feels like you're about to die.
I'm dying. Like, get the paramedics here. Get the doctors, the surgeon. And she calmed, talking about just eat this bread. No, I need help. I'm dying.
It was probably the little bones going. The little whatever. I don't eat fish either.
I ain't eat fish since.
That's another reason why I don't fish. I don't really eat. I don't eat fish. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's dope. He said he never ate fish again. He choked. Is everyone ready for game 4? I'm absolutely ready for game 4. And we're going to talk about, let me write that game 4, because game 4 is going to be a problem, y'all.
Game 4. Ain't this game 3?
Game 3. I'm sorry, game 3. Sorry, Tawana, it's game 3.
And I got a bone to pick with you on the speaking of bones on that, Mike.
We got a problem in New York City right now. We have a problem. We have a definite problem. And I think we're about to see something very bad happen today. And I think it's all a setup. And they're using this basketball championship game to actually turn this country upside down. But go ahead, Mo. How was your weekend this weekend?
I literally just pulled in the driveway 30 minutes ago from Maryland.
Oh, okay.
That's why your hair look a little. I was like, "Oh, what Mo was doing? Hair look a little disgruntled."
He looks fine. He tried to say you just got
she
done
had the
doing
Whitney
something.
Houston. I thought she was she was getting busy early in the morning.
Whack, J Black. Crack is whack.
Okay. No, but you just came in and look at you jump on the show.
He's trying to say you got some intimacy before you came on the screen.
I actually did not. Thank you very much.
You see how I try to say that politely when I talk to you, Mo? You see how I try to say intimacy and stuff like that?
You would have said something real, like egregious.
Do you see? I'm trying to put a protective shield around our set of ovaries here and trying to make sure I respect you and stuff like that. But go ahead. So you just came back from Maryland. Why was you in Maryland until this?
My mother-in-law had her birthday party at a winery yesterday.
Oh.
So it was a nice situation, but the drive itself was it took me 4 hours to get to Maryland. Why? I don't know. Right. And then it took another hour. It took another 55 minutes to get to the old winery and then another 55 back. So we got back pretty late and then we were talking a little bit and I laid down a little bit. But as a good mother, I made
Uh-huh.
sure that I brought my ass home,
Good.
got my son ready for school, and made him a hot lunch.
Mm. There you go, mama.
And I
There,
was on time, but they gave me the wrong link, right?
and she was on time. My mama was partying, but mama said, I got my responsibilities done. My mom was out there running them streets.
I had to be home. I said, I
Was
got to
in
be back home
Maryland.
at 30 in the morning. My kid got to go to school.
She was in Maryland line dancing.
The wine was unlimited. It was unlimited.
Unlimited what?
Wine.
Ooh, and you took and you rolled the dice and drove home after unlimited wine. All right.
Well,
okay.
I mean, I stopped drinking at 9.
No, okay. Oh, you stopped drinking at 9. Okay, that's not bad.
3:30 in the morning. So
Thank you, Todd.
ate pizza. You know, all of the wineries have like the breads and the charcuterie boards and stuff, so you could soak up the alcohol.
I don't know what the hell a charcuterie board is, so you're gonna explain that. I don't know what a charcuterie. That sounds like another type of shot you take.
Like the crudité and the olives and the like little pita breads and maybe prosciutto. Depends. Everybody has different charcuterie boards, but you've seen them. You've ate from them.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Lunatic.
All right, before we get into the game, so I watched this show on Netflix called Nemesis. Is anybody watching it?
I keep hearing about it. I heard it's a good show on Netflix. I never watched it though.
Yes.
It's black people. I heard it's black people and it's good.
It's good. It's a little frustrating, but it's good. So I didn't say game 4. I said win in 4. Oh, win in 4, Michael. I'm worried too, Michael. My daughter has to go through MSG Penn Station tonight around 6. Oh shit. No. Around 6 is okay. Around 6 is okay. That she's gonna be all right. Around 6 to catch the train home. No, she's gonna be fine around 6. Everybody's still gonna be like the rumbling is gonna start. It's gonna start. That's where everybody's stretching out, and New York City is about to. As long as she hits Penn Station by 6, she should be good. Game don't start till 8 o'clock.
Yes, Shelly.
And the Orange Man is gonna make an appearance at the game tonight. Now, unfortunately, the tickets are so outpriced that real Knicks fans aren't going to be there. The cheapest ticket by the banners, by the roof is $8,000.
Damn.
Rafters.
By the rafters. If you want to sit by the rafters, it's $8,000.
It's better to watch it at home.
Absolutely.
There are going to be people who pay that.
But the real Knicks fans, the people who are able to spend $500 and $600 and $400, ain't nobody got $8,000 just laying around. So as much as that Madison Square Garden should be on fire tonight, which I expected will be still, it's not going to be on fire the way it normally is on fire.
Because Mike's still watching.
And Trump, the Orange Man, is there. And I'm hoping now the rallying cry in New York City, in New York City and Lower East Manhattan, they actually have the Epstein files up. Oh. They actually have them up on a wall, posted, and people can go and take pictures of it. And I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Now, if a chant starts, fuck you, Donald, I think I think ABC is going to cut off, but hopefully they can't cut off. Hopefully, because Donald being the narcissist that he is going to want to do it so they don't go to commercials. So it's not going to be probably during the timeout.
I wonder how many people will boo.
Well, wait and see.
Now, remember, if the lowest ticket is $8,000, that means people in this arena are in a different tax bracket.
Right. So they may very well not start the F you, Donald.
Now, the Ben Stillers of the world, the Fat Joes of the world, the Tracy Morgans of the world, y'all easily can throw your middle fingers up if you want.
Fat Joe bought the sneakers, but good.
Yeah, Fat Joe did buy the sneakers, which still, but it's just the ridiculousness of what we do. So I'm interested to see when he's going to make when he's going to make his appearance, and will he go into the booth and try and actually talk? Or are they going to show him on the screen? Or will they even show him on the screen?
They got to show him.
Oh, no, they're going to show him on the screen.
Now, the owner, Dolan, is somebody I dislike because I know Dolan is in.
Let's talk about it. Let's go, man.
Dolan is in. And I was trying to research if the donation, but for some reason, it won't let me, it won't bring up the details. So once again, they get us from all sides. But tonight, Madison Square Garden, you have a chance. You have a chance to speak for everybody in this country. You are gathered there, 23,000, 24,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do?
Oh, they can pump in the crowd audio. Randy Rick said they might just put the audio to make it sound like
and they can pump the audio in, but they can't stop everybody from recording with their cell phones like they tried to do in DC when everybody got the recordings and they showed that he was getting booed crazy.
This is the real story, yeah.
Which was the real story. So listen, while you're there, if you want to go live, go live. Show us what's going on. Post it immediately after the show. Post it while you're there, even though sometimes the arena's Wi-Fi's be shaky. Punk president will be there. Well, I suspect that we're in a war and he's at the basketball game. Suspect that he would attend when the Epstein files show up. They're saying they're not even going to allow fans to be outside. Yeah, they're trying to stop the watch parties outside. They ain't gonna be able to stop them in Harlem. Shout to Harlem.
You ain't gonna be able to do that.
Now they'll be able to stop the ones in Central Park and the ones around Madison Square Garden. I don't know if they can stop them. I guess they can stop them by not watching it. But people in Harlem and people all over Manhattan were just putting the video on against the buildings and having people gather together. Dolan is the worst. He is the worst.
Tawana said what? We were there on Friday around MSG.
We were there on Friday around MSG. It was clear. It was early and it was packed. Norma Boris Potts had lines down the block. Yes, I had the video of the crowds. It felt good without the orange dude. So we'll see what he's trying to stir up.
My question for you, speaking of stir up, is you always talking about how we need to protest. We need to not put money into these owners' hands. These people that's, oppressing us and part of the problem. Are you still going to be supporting your New York Knicks, knowing that your owner just took a step to say, I don't care what you think about Trump. This is my boy, and I'm going to invite him. So what is your stance on that? Why are we not protesting the Knicks, Mike?
We should, but we have an opportunity to protest him. We have an opportunity to protest him. Right to his face.
Oh, Cousin Ash up. Good morning, baby mama.
Good morning, Cousin Ash. After having a baby boy is here.
Baby. She just had a baby, and she's back.
He's back already. There you go, Cousin Ash. Congratulations on
mommy.
The baby boy blessing little takeover legend, the first one ever born during our YouTube situation.
That's dope. Are you breastfeeding the first couple of weeks? Because most black folk, they try it.
Why would we be interested in that? Why?
Because y'all try that, and then y'all want to act like y'all want to be healthy and natural, and then y'all switch right. But that's similar like that. I ain't doing this.
First of all, have you ever had a 9-pound baby chomping down on your breast?
No, it's just a thought.
Where's my milk? Where's my milk?
You're always, I'm gonna be healthy and natural with him. I'm
your
gonna make
nipples
sure.
with blisters and it's painful as hell.
I was just wondering.
How dare you?
I was just wondering. Back to the regularly scheduled broadcast.
Yeah, Mike, that milk hang out for a little while too. Because guys, be careful. The milk hang out for a little while. But now.
In the eye.
Mike always talk. He said he's protesting football. He's standing on all these businesses.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, when it comes to these New York Knicks in the finals, I was waiting for you to come over here and say, "Damn them Knicks! The owner want to support this. I ain't doing it. We all need to protest and not watch the game." That ain't what Mike said.
But not watch the game. I want to see if they're gonna protest. And you see, I have no Knick jerseys on, right? You see, I spent no money with Knick jerseys. Or Knick hats, or no any.
You're still watching, you're still talking about the game, you're still playing clips.
And we are gonna, and we're definitely gonna play a clip tomorrow to see what they do. So we have the chance to protest, and if nobody says anything, and it goes, I'm gonna criticize them too. And honestly, if you ask anybody at my high paying job, my whole thing with them when I was talking to them, I said I'm enjoying this because this is my last sporting event. This is it. But I know Jay don't believe it, but he'll see it when the football season starts.
I don't believe.
And that's cool.
You will call me or you will text me about a game, how it's ending, or a BS call. You will do. That's just, what do you mean? You've been doing it since we known each other.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now you're going cold turkey. I ain't watching no football. And what's the reason? Because it's going to help stop the oppression of blacks and Puerto Ricans. Like what? Like. Ultimately, what are you going to be proving?
It's a racist organization,
and so is the Knicks by having a racist owner and
right.
This old orange dude, and you're not just as pissed.
Jay, I'm just as pissed. I'm sitting here saying, if y'all don't say something, I'm going to be pissed. If they're not booze in that arena, I'm going to be pissed.
I thought you was going to call for the rally of not watching Game 3. We not watching while they playing.
He's going to be there. So it's not like everybody's not going to go. They're going to go. So he's going to be there. In a great world, in a beautiful world, in a world that was effective, if that arena was empty, that would make the biggest sign to everybody in America. If everybody gave up their tickets and didn't go,
I said I'm not going, just like
and made it look like COVID.
We're not performing. We're not.
The country would go, oh shit.
Because you at the highest stage but this is the highest stage for basketball, for you not to show up. But maybe that's why they raised the tickets $8,000, so they knew that the rich folk would be there, and those are the people that ain't going to be against Trump because you're in a higher tax bracket. If you could just knock off a couple how many? 3 of us, 2 of us, 16. How many more? 24,000. Like you to pay that money for a game?
No, they was going to do that regardless. Obama could be the president. They was going to do that regardless. And that's another thing. They were going to do that regardless. But I will tell you this. This is why I like watching what's going on with the UFC. The UFC is about to put on that horrendous show on the White House lawn, and the champion has been banned because he's spoken out against Israel.
So he can't even come.
And this is what I've been saying. If you want to protest, and listen, do what you want and say this is unfathomable. Listen, Major League Baseball canceled their World Series because their union didn't get what they want. I rode past Mike's house. He got flags.
He got flags and lights outside.
She know that's a lie.
God, Nick.
She know that's a lie.
The real story come out. She ain't no jerseys on my back.
There's no jerseys. And if anybody believes that, honestly, in this country, we play the double standard too much. When Major League Baseball, they canceled their World Series because their union said they didn't have a fair deal. They just wanted a fair deal. They wanted the deal that they wanted. They canceled the World Series. Can you imagine if every athlete right now decided they're not playing in this game because Trump's going to be there?
He's going to be there. That would be the biggest statement.
But we won't.
There's a lot of money, though. There's a lot of money to be lost. If Jalen, all you need is one Jalen Brunson, the superstar of the New York.
LeBron tried to. LeBron tried to. LeBron tried in the bubble to cancel.
No, but I'm saying if Jalen says I'm not playing.
But listen, LeBron tried to, and you know who they got to call him? Obama.
Let's get one of the good blacks.
LeBron tried.
Yeah.
When George Floyd happened, LeBron tried. And they got Obama to call him to talk him into it.
Good morning. Peace.
Let's have that clear. But this is the UFC guy. The UFC, this is what I mean. Let me just play this, and then I want to get into this thing that we call privilege. That I wish we had been deprogrammed or programmed not to have this type of privilege. This is what the champion in a lame excuse. Go ahead.
So, UFC champ Sean Strickland has been banned from the UFC 250-year USA White House celebration that Donald Trump is putting on in the White House front lawn. He's been banned from showing up at this event because he's been speaking out against the little hats that are ruining the world. And
that would be
Mike just dropped.
Did he?
Yeah, and then you ain't here. All right. So Mike was. So the reason that they doing this on the front lawn is why, Mo, is because everyone backed out of the original plan of the 250 year celebration. It was supposed to be non-political. CC and the Music Factory said, "I'm out." Tone Loc? No, Young MC Bust a Move. Yeah, Bust a Move. He said, "I'm out. I'm not playing these silly games." So all the performers was backing out because they realized it was a Trump-based event. So that's why instead of having it at, where they was going to do it, he said, all right, instead of having a 250 year here, we're going to do it on the front lawn. We're going to make it a UFC thing. We're going to bring the real Americans out. And that's what the clip Mike was playing before he dropped. But there you go, Mike.
Well, the I'm sorry. I don't know why my thing is just clipping. It's just clipping and going off. So I don't know what's going on. So it stopped. Obviously it stopped. So did it go to him to him doing a sarcastic apology?
No, it cut off before you.
All right, let me just say, because I don't know what's going on with
Let me have a
StreamYard right
clip
now.
ready just in case you drop again. Oh, there you go again.
Yo. Good morning to I think Nikki White Chocolate Sister Peace.
Oh, somebody, new subscriber just joined. So thank you for joining. It usually don't be like this. Mike usually is clean. He's entertaining. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He got a movie on Tubi.
Oh wait, why you have to bring up Tubi?
Because it's funny every time I watch that little Tubi movie. But yeah, so welcome to the show. It's a safe space. We put every comment up. We share our true thoughts and opinions, even if it's against the norm. Where I'm not gonna say we anti-Trump. We just don't like him. Well, I guess that is anti. Yeah, there's nothing that he can do though, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, we anti-Trump here. But if you are for Trump, we love to have that conversation. Mike will love to have that honest, open debate with you related to why you like that man and what good do you see coming from him. So as he they shut it down. Yeah, they ain't want Mike playing it. As soon as you say anti-Trump, Mike can't play them clips.
We start getting either something happens to the stream or it gets shut down. Somebody loses audio. That's always.
She said, "Thanks for having me." Well, welcome to the squad. Michael Sean will be here. He won't be clicking out on you much longer.
We have more numbers. Did you see how many subscribers we have now?
Let me check right now. Oh snap! Oh, Mike, can you do the drum roll? Oh shit! Look at this.
Something's going on.
Oh, you gotta do the drum roll,
Wait
Mike.
a second, I'm getting it. Hold on. Wait a second.
Dun, 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 dun.
7:15. Wait a second.
Hey, we celebrate every sub we get.
Sub means something.
Yes.
Subs matter, people. Subs matter, people. There we go. That's what we need. I'm telling you, 1,000 by the end of the summer. By August, say in August, we're gonna have 1,000. Good morning, everybody. So anyway, the UFC champion. I don't know why it wants me to hit reload. It wants me to reload everything. But if I reload, I'm gonna shut the link down if I reload it. So I'm scared to do it. So I don't know what's going on. So we'll see what clips we can play. So, but I enjoyed the fact that the champion doesn't care that he's not invited. And he pointed everything out. Now, see, same dudes be a little racist. They be having a little racist shit come out their mouth, but I don't care because they fighting amongst themselves. So I enjoy them fighting amongst themselves. I enjoy the fact that he keeps saying, freedom of speech and the war in Iran and his popularity and what's going on. I enjoy it because these dudes really don't give a fuck because they've grown up in this country with they've been given a different programming. And I appreciate it. I appreciate that they believe if you violate my rights, I don't give a fuck about my job. I appreciate the fact that when they say, "Oh, you're not gonna invite me, the champ ain't gonna be there." Okay, fuck you. There was a champ who actually did that named Muhammad Ali, who said, "I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to the war." So I appreciate him. Do I like everything that comes out these dudes' mouths? Nah, but I do appreciate them going at each other. So y'all keep talking that talk. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when I play the rest of these clips. Because you see the title of the show is Boots.
You said Trump just subscribed to.
Maybe he did, and that's why we having problems right now.
Girl, you said the title is Bossie bans trans from pool party. What? What did Bossie do?
Boosie
you know how Bossie feel about
Boosie
boys and you know how he feels about the alphabet community and anything that's not.
He said no trans at my pool party.
And he said they checking Adam's apples. I'm gonna play it. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen. I may be back.
I mean, football people, NBA people, attorneys, rappers. That's my.
Damn. So he was saying that he's protecting his other guests, he's protecting his other athletes. He said he don't want any trans at his party. He said it's no different than having rules when you go to that restaurant and it says no ripped jeans. Everybody has rules for their different establishments, and there's no different than that, is what he's saying. So for his party, he's saying no transgenders are permitted at his parties. And he said, as a private establishment, he has that right to conduct and have those rules. And it's up to you if you want to, go or if you can't go. And you can't go if you're a transgender. You have to respect that man's rules. So it's like, what? So you don't want the transgenders there. If there's no ripped jeans at a restaurant, do you complain when it says no ripped jeans, Mo?
Excuse me?
If you go to a restaurant and it says no ripped jeans, you don't complain and say, well, this is ridiculous. Why can't I wear my ripped jeans? He's saying as a private establishment, he has the same right.
I'm paying $500 for a meal.
I don't know. I don't know why the clips aren't playing. I'm scared to reload because it keeps saying
you can hit reload as long as I'm on here or anybody's on. I don't think it was shut down. I don't see how it can shut down this link if you hit reload. As long as it ain't gonna shut you down, right?
I don't know. Let's try Bootsy again. And if he asks to reload,
it's going to happen again, Mike. The definition of insanity. You done did it 4 times. See, look, why does he keep trying to play it?
Well, Jeanette said he made the guest list. He should know their sexuality. So why even put that at the forefront or a disclaimer?
You don't know everybody's. You think you know. You don't know everybody and what they into. Nobody would have told you that Mr. C was into transgenders and you would have believed it. No one would have
but I don't think he's stopping people who are into that. I think he's stopping the actual transgender.
Yeah, Mo saying he got his guest list, but you inviting people to the party. I don't know who Mike bringing. Who's Mike gonna bring?
I would think he would know who the +1 is.
He can have who he wants at his party. Facts. He can have exactly who he wants at his party. Facts. But if Mike brings somebody, I don't know who Mike bringing. If Mike bring a transgender, I'm like, yo, bro, no. Mike, stop trying to play clips.
Oh, you would tell.
Yeah, but what's the point of doing the show? We ain't got the clips because I got something else after the clips that lead into this.
You got the segues. Unless you start sending them to me. Yeah, you already got in your mind. Huh? Don't get frustrated.
I don't feel good. That's why I haven't lost my mind because I don't feel good at all. Like I got a fever. I'm sweating over here.
You can just send it to me and I can download and then I can see if mine will work. But back to Boosie, he has that right. You can invite who you want. If Mo, you had your luau party, you could have said, look, if y'all ain't a Zeta, you can't come. So AKAs, you just can't go. Well, that's what you could have said.
The only color I see is green.
Well, if you chose that, you could say no Trump, no MAGA supporters at my party. And you have that right as a private status. So I get what Boosie is saying. You may not agree with him shutting a certain population of the people down, but the reality is his party, his rules.
I just find it interesting that he said protecting the other people. So my question was just, what was he protecting them from? That's all.
He said he be having athletes, ball players. He got all type. Maybe they don't want them people, certain individuals around them. It could be your reputation. You got your image to maintain. What didn't it happen to somebody that had a transgender? Was it Darius McClay, the bull Eddie Winslow? Somebody played him and then he got caught up in some backlash. A transgender sit on your lap or took a quick selfie, and the narrative is Sexy Mo is out here with trans. That can hurt your whole campaign now.
Yeah, but he was really messing with them. So
the Eddie Winslow?
Yeah, he was really messing.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just saying. It was just a thought going.
Bad example.
Yeah, bad.
I think it. I think there's gonna be. What if he said no black? What if somebody made a party and said no black people allowed?
I guess that was their right.
Discrimination.
No, you can't have that right. You can't.
It's private. It's a private establishment.
Yeah, but you can't say you can't. Then that's an racist event.
Is it really? Well, yeah. you going way left with the whole.
No, he's saying a certain type of people,
a sexuality or a preference or to a whole race, right? We can't do that, can we?
That's a whole rabbit hole, but I wouldn't. But that's the rights that have been given that you can't.
You just did. You said if he says no black people allowed, like you just equated
because they've equated it. They're gay rights. That's not something I made up.
To a public establishment, private establishment. I don't know.
Wow,
I put the link out there just in case. Well, Peace said no, she gets it. I think it's a she. I think they said her name was Drea. He don't want no one diving in. Okay, no, it's true.
I mean, we joking. I mean, but I don't think ripped jeans is the equivalent to saying a person who happens to be a certain sexual preference. I think there's a difference. I feel like one of these days there's going to be a video floating around with Bootsy and a trans. He's going way too hard for it now. Well, I don't think Bootsy is doing this for this reason. I wish I could play the clip because we'll lead right into it. You know, in New York City, there was a law, maybe that's not the right term, that has gone in front of the governor now that they want to take out the term mom and dad. And I tried to tell y'all when they were telling women to call themselves cis women.
Yeah, I can't take it.
Gestating parents.
I haven't had any sleep, and I can't. I can't.
Let me see if I can get.
I can't.
And it was on the news, and the governor says she hasn't looked at it yet. But they're literally saying that mom and dad is outdated in New York. And this is why I want to say, in New York, where Democrats, this is why I'm saying, there's Trump, and he is a separate entity. Republicans and Democrats be on some bullshit either way. And let me see if we can play, if this plays. Oh, that's Bootsy. I sent you an email to jblack856. No, I don't want to play. It was sabotage, y'all. I said we got momentum. It's sabotage going on here.
Mine won't play. I'm gonna try to download mine.
Y'all get that offensive.
Boosie.
Gestating. Let me see if I can play this shit.
Or you talking about like they say a birthing, a woman, a birthing person. There was a few names that they threw out there for women, like to change or identify women who were born a woman.
And with no debates.
Here, I'll play it for you right here so y'all can hear it. Because they, YouTube is trying. God knew to make me sick because I would have ended the show already.
Fast and with no debates that several lawmakers were privately shocked when they learned it passed both the Senate and Assembly. If Hochul signs a bill, the words mother and father will be removed from family court law and replaced with gender neutral terms. Mother would be replaced with gestating parent and father would be replaced with non-gestating parent. The bill's memo argues that this new language is more inclusive and it takes into account that a biological parent doesn't always mean that they are an actual mother or father in a child's life. For example, if a child is adopted or born from a surrogate. But critics of the bill argue that this change is unnecessary, especially when lawmakers only have one more day left of the legislative session before they leave Albany for the rest of the year. Republican Assembly Minority Leader Ed Raw weighs in. And we also asked Governor Hochul if she will sign the bill, but she avoided answering directly.
We don't think it does anything to make New York more affordable on a permanent basis. And that's what New Yorkers are talking about. That's what they care about. They want to know what we're doing to make their lives more affordable.
I'm not familiar with what was introduced late last night, so I'll take
That's
a
the
look
governor.
at it. But I have until the end of the year to review them and make a decision. So I won't be commenting on pending legislation.
So I just want to say this, and y'all, and I caught shit on this show for saying it, and I tried to tell women this trans woman thing is going at you. It's going at you. They're coming for you, and there's an agenda that is being. Why are genders being attacked? Why are genders being attacked?
And they paint a big narrative because it's something that anytime you have like a subset of culture with people, it's always okay. What kind of agenda can we attach to this?
Mm-hmm.
And I just, y'all better stay woke.
So what is it called? Ginger? What are they going to be called again? The mom and dad is going to be called what now?
The gestation. I think she said
Gestation.
gestational parent and the non-gestational parent. So the non-gestating parent is you, because of course, Jay Black, you cannot carry a baby.
I'll be a non.
So you would be the non-gestating parent. So just like I'm sorry. I feel like we have better things to do than to try to come up with sub names or replacement names for things like mom and dad.
They did say that instead of saying Happy Mother's Day, they were going to go Happy Parents Day. Like they was going to change the verbiage because everyone is not to keep it gender neutral.
But that's my point. There's an agenda here that is being shoved down our throats, and people. So whether I think Bootsy is wrong, right, or indifferent, the same when we say that is extreme behavior by Bootsy, because people are gonna say that's an extreme stance Bootsy is taking. There are extreme laws trying to be pushed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I got so irritated when they were trying to call biological women cis women. They don't need a fucking name.
Right. And all cis woman is me. Like it I just feel like, why do we need all of these names? I'm sorry.
Afro Queen says, who had time to write this bill over affordable housing? That's my point, people. There's a reason. This is not by mistake. And don't think Democrats are your friends. Don't think Republicans are your friends. They all have agendas that are going on. And it starts like this bullshit that has gone here.
But see, Mike, when you start to deconstruct who we are and who we identify as, just the basic foundation, that's how you get to take away other people's rights. That's how the other the amendments that protect you, quote unquote, crumble. Because if I no longer say that you are a human being and you identify something else, whatever the Constitution and then bylaws or whatever may say, may have you're no longer, we don't consider you human.
And this is my thing.
You're going to lose a lot of your rights.
Exactly. And people will then hit you with, why are you so concerned if only 1% of so-and-so the population is transgender? So my rebuttal to that is, so why is it so important to pass fucking laws for something that only deals with 1% of anything?
There's a bigger picture to this.
Exactly.
A bigger end goal to this.
So why are we even talking about this? Why is this on the table? And then they hit me with, do you know how many transgender people unalive themselves? Do you know how many people in general unalive themselves? Y'all always want to go to the clickbait. Y'all always want to go to what? Why are we talking about this?
Because when you're dealing with certain subsets of people, it's sensational, right? It's distracting, right?
I can't accept everything, even though it's put in place.
And this is where it started with the guilt trip of somebody say, this is what I identify with, so I want to be recognized at it. So you, even though you and your common sense is saying that's not true, you were supposed to make believe along with the make believer. And I'm supposed to tell my kids, well, they identify as them, but are they?
My son was talking. I was talking to him, and he was like, "Mom, it's they." I said, "Oh, she gave you a book." He was like, "Mom, it's they," and I was like, "Well, it's only one person."
And how did they learn that? They were indoctrinated in school.
Learned it in school because teachers actually have to call the children by their pronouns. So if, Johnny comes to school and says, I am not a he or a him, and I need you to address me as they or them, that's what you have to address them as.
Will this even play?
Who knows? Before we bring our therapist in, because I'm so happy that she came back. I'm so happy to see. What was this?
This goes right with your thing. This was a stud that went off on an employee for confirming that she was in the right bathroom, and obviously it didn't go according to plan.
My Kool-Aid, girl. What the fuck on? Bitch, I don't gotta look like you, ho. Stop fucking double taking.
And she's mad.
You want to be in this dressing room? This is the women's dressing room.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me.
Y'all see the shit I go through every day?
She said she go through it every day.
Weird shit right now.
Excuse me.
Leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck on. Okay, you are too. Mind your business. Mind your business. The fuck on.
So you can see why she approached her, but she's saying she got to deal with this every day, and she's tired of dealing with everybody questioning, "Is that you a dude? And why are you in the women's restroom?"
But is she a dude? She's a girl, right?
That's a girl.
Oh, okay. So she's in a woman's room.
But just because she is more masculine presenting, she didn't say that that's who she identifies as.
No, but she's just saying this is what I got to deal with. But it goes along with the whole trans of, if you know you deal with this, you know why people are asking you. Why are you so husky every time you get asked? But I guess the flip side is you frustrated because people are always asking you. But you know you're male presenting, and you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you say a they, them, if you saying the teacher's a she and they saying there's a they, it's tricky. It's all tricky.
But in a dressing room, Manja got daggone business.
My problem is when a trans woman, a man who is identifying as a woman, goes into the woman's locker room. That's my problem. See, I understand what she's saying. I am a woman. I'm a stud who happens to be a woman. That's my preference and whatever. But this whole thing, this is where when we open the can of worms, when we can't put the genie back in the bottle now. But they shoved it down our throat where if he considers himself a woman, he's a woman. That's in his mind. That's in his mind. Yeah, we have been forced to say, I'm going to doubt. What have I always told y'all? And I'll repeat this: a genius is somebody who's mastered common sense, and a great liar is somebody who makes you doubt your common sense. Because once they make you doubt your common sense, you have nothing to lean on. Okay, real quick before we bring the therapist, I'm so happy she's back.
Oh yeah.
Is it Asha or Aisha?
Aisha.
Okay. I just want to make that act like you can.
Aisha home.
Aisha. That's
she got
what I'm just
degrees.
Excited.
We know her number. She's not like Dr. Cheyenne, people. She's the
First
real
of all,
deal.
stop taking shots at Dr. Cheyenne.
No,
I mean, sister Cheyenne.
Sister Cheyenne.
She identifies as a doctor. She identifies as a doctor. She identifies as a doctor.
He's a stupid ass.
She identifies as
We're not going to do that today, okay?
Oh God. It's
because we're gonna send Jay Black and Lady Q on that couples retreat that her
I want to go.
company has.
Right.
Let's make sure she take my insurance.
Aisha, let's bring out. You keep making that excuse about the
I want to make sure she accept my insurance.
All right, let's bring our therapist. We got her 2 times. 2 times.
Yes.
Aisha, what's going on? Let me see if we can hear you.
Good morning. Good morning.
There we go. There we go. So Aisha, do you want to play today? You want to chime in on what's going on in New York, that they might be changing? There's a policy, a law that is being sent to the governor. She just got it, that they want to change mom and dad, that term in legal terms to, what is it, let me play it again.
Gestating and non-gestating.
Gestating and non-gestating parents. They don't want. They say mom and dad. They say mom and dad is outdated. It's not inclusive enough. So they're trying to push that. If you don't want to talk about it, you ain't got to talk about it.
I am happy to talk about it.
So you give me your view. Give me your angle. Your what do you think about this?
I think it's ridiculousness.
Okay.
I do. I think it's ridiculousness because, look, there are so many different angles. But if we're talking about what I think you're talking about, the most obvious, which is changing language to help people that are not born a woman or not born a man feel comfortable living in the opposite sex that they were born in, then I think that's crazy. Because if we're going to be equal and we're going to be fair and we're going to change these names around, then how are we helping people who are actually oppressed in their ethnicity? Because I identify as a rich white man who gets special privilege and can go do whatever the hell he wants to do. Give me my privilege.
Give me my privilege.
Give me my privilege. Let me walk into a bank and get any type of loan that I want and then write it off as bad debt or bad whatever and never have to pay it back, and all those things. I think it's foolishness, y'all. We can't get away from science. Now, who people choose to have sex with in the privacy of their own homes or whatever is their own business, as they are adults. I can really care less. But we can't change the basics of science. And I think that's what they're targeting with all of these different languages and the such. And that, to me, I think is ridiculousness. We're going too far.
It's dangerous because, again, it goes back to our Constitution and how we are identified, like what our station is in America.
Absolutely.
It's very dangerous. People are saying, oh, it doesn't concern me. Oh, I'm just going to go by who I identify. But this is where it starts.
Yeah.
So where you think it doesn't affect you, it has a big effect on everyone.
Absolutely.
Not only that, there's an agenda being pushed here, and I'm trying to figure out. Number one, it's always women who seem to be the ones who take the hell for this. Even with them trying to change a biological woman's name to a cis woman, I had a real fucking problem with that.
I'm happy you do, because I do too.
Like there's something bigger than us that they have now indoctrinated our children to go like, all right, it's them, this, them, that, this. And I'm like, why did they have to be taught this? And then, the guilt trip comes in when they try and guilt trip you. I'm like, hey, you got to be all inclusive. This country has never been inclusive. This country has never, the foundation of this country was not inclusivity. Never. But for some reason, there is this thing now that and I'm like, where are they going with this? And what, I'm not smart enough. It's out my pay grade. What are y'all going with this for? Administrations that seem to make this the forefront, even with Obama. Why were you so fucking adamant to try and get countries in Africa to be like, if you don't accept gay marriage, we will shut this down? Why? What am I missing here? Reparations didn't happen. Black people still getting killed by cops. Black and brown people still running around this country, still not being able to get loans. Still the inner city is still being systematically destroyed. It hasn't changed, but you want to go to Africa and tell them you better accept gay marriage? The fuck are we talking about here? I don't know where this is, and it can't come from left field. It comes from left field because there's a reason. They never just throw something out there just to throw something out there. They throw something out there because there is actually a plan that is going on. And it's so frustrating to watch this and then to have people guilt trip you. Well, you got to respect my point. I can't get respect in cities because of my skin color. And you telling me I got to respect. I don't know. And I'm under the weather today, so I just lost all my energy.
But think about the global implications of that. As Black and brown people, if we go back to a point where they don't even consider us as human beings, right? Because there was a time when that was so.
That is correct.
Then that means you can't go anywhere, right? If you're trying to take this model that started in the United States and say we want to take this and make this a global thing, where can you go?
I don't know. I had some bizarre clip that I wanted to play from the Netherlands where they have science now that they're trying to fertilize the embryo with two men to create a baby.
What?
And I literally didn't believe it. So I said, you know what? Before I play this clip, let me do a little research that Michael Sean can do. And you had to read along, but basically that's what they're trying to do in the Netherlands. And this white guy made a frantic post like, this is what's happening here. And I was like, what are they trying to destroy in order to gain more control? There's something that they're trying to destroy to gain more control over us. And once again, I don't have the IQ, people. I'm a comedian, a recovering alcoholic. I don't have the IQ. I just have common sense to say something is going on behind the scenes. Anyway, the doc is here, and the doc, I got questions. I got questions for you in relationships. And I wanted to ask you this. How important is closure in relationships? And the reason why I ask you this in relationships is that I feel like people use closure as an excuse to reconnect with somebody. And they're always like, I need closure. It's over. It's over. That's the closure. But maybe I'm ignorant because I don't need closure. If we're done, we're done. We're done. It's over. I don't need to go back for you to specifically clear it up on why you don't like me or why you don't like to be around me. I don't care. Now, I do care. My heart might be broken, but I don't need to revisit it. But am I wrong? Is closure necessary for people?
For some people, closure is necessarily. Apparently, you are not one of them.
I'm not.
Keep it moving.
I mean, for you, it's like, okay.
And my heart is broken. My heart is broken. I'm not going front and say I'm not feeling something, but I don't need you for me to go back and be like, yeah, but why? But why didn't this work?
Okay, so let me tell you what closure really is. Closure is actually grief. People are walking through the grief cycle. Okay. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross created, she was one of the founding people to create the grief cycle. And the basic cycle has 5 stages, right? There is depression, there's acceptance, there's bargaining, there is anger, and I always forget whenever I'm
denial.
Thank you, denial. Okay, denial. And so the basic 5. Now there's some other ones out there. People always build off of the original psychological theories, but closure is just people going through grief. That's all it is. Grief is not just about death, it's about loss.
Okay.
Right. And so when you lose something that you want, you go through well, why? Okay, the bargaining, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Well, what if I had this? And what if we go to counseling? Or what if I had lost weight? Or what if most men go through, if I had a better earning, paying job or something like that. And so closure is just about grief. People just want to express their grief. They want to say that they're hurt. They want you to know that they're hurt. They want you to, give some explanation that kind of settles in their heart, that makes them feel a little better, because they're most likely, 2 different sides of closure, blaming themselves. For people who struggle with power and control, closure can be used as manipulation. Okay. But for people who are legitimately grieving, let's say that you're married and you're going through a divorce, they are legitimately grieving and they don't really want the divorce, then closure for them is necessary. Will you always get closure from the person you want it from? No.
Yeah. And I'm not people. I have gone through some breakups that I have gone through those stages. I've gone through those stages and I don't even like, sometimes I'm embarrassed of how I acted and how I didn't let the relationship go. Like how I was, I don't know what they call them, a simp or some shit. They got a word for what I was doing. It could be just a bitch, but I was, I literally didn't let my first marriage. And this was so crazy. Dr. Holman, this is so crazy. I didn't even want to be married. I didn't want to be married. I didn't want to get married. Not because she was a bad person, beautiful person, everything. I didn't want to be married. But for some reason, when the marriage ended, I fought like hell to try and get back something that I didn't even want to be a part of. And to this day, one therapist tried to explain it to me. But I'm gonna present it to you. Why did I do that? Like, I really tried to get back into a relationship that I didn't want to be in. And it was like, I couldn't understand that for some reason in my mind, a marriage was never supposed to break up, no matter what.
Okay, well then that's what it was. You just answered your own question.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you were raised. Look, let me say this. That statement that you said is more powerful than I think you even realize. What I would love to see, since we are talking about genders and terms and words and all of that, what I would love to see is for marriage to be put back on the pedestal of where it deserves to be.
Mm.
We have dumped marriage in the dirt and danced on top of it as if it is something that is to be casually had and to just play with. When you make a commitment to somebody until death separates us, I will be with you through the good times, the bad times, through when we are rich, when we are broke. We're going to have these babies together or not. We're going to do all these things together, and I am your forever life partner. That needs to go back on the pedestal. So you were raised right. You were raised that marriage is forever.
Mm.
And it should be painful if a separation or divorce happens. It should not be. I am so utterly disgusted at divorce parties. It gets on my last nerves. We don't do divorce parties in my office. When it's time for divorce recovery counseling, we don't do divorce parties. What we have are funerals, literal funerals to help with the closure, to bring it back around. So we take things that are symbolic of the marriage. We go out either to a lake or we go to a field or we go to a literal graveyard, dig a hole, release some flowers. And I have my clients write a eulogy saying goodbye to the marriage.
Oh.
Now, I understand that sometimes the person that they have, your partner has morphed into is not the person you married, typically.
Right. Uh-huh.
So I get it that you want to leave this negative toxicity, especially if the marriage turned violent, right? I understand that separation is good. But what we say goodbye to when you were walking down that aisle or when you were waiting at the aisle, all those dreams and hopes and memories that you had, that's what we're saying goodbye to the person that you wanted it with in your forever life, to successfully grieve.
Two
So,
things.
Yeah.
One, people know divorce is an option. So in their mind, when you say it's forever, they deep down, they know if I really need to get out of it, I can. That's one. But two, the divorce part, I can't celebrate that I get to start something new now. I don't want to do a cemetery. I don't want to go that route. Say if I'm happy that it is over. I have a fresh new start. I don't want no more negative energy. I want positive energy. So that's why they have a divorce party, is to celebrate the birth of something new.
Yeah, but have we grieved the death of something you originally had? How can we skip over the death of the thing?
Maybe
I'm sorry, but if my baby dies and I get pregnant again, if I have a miscarriage and I get pregnant again, do I just forget that I had a miscarriage? I'm gonna have a baby shower, but do I not get to grieve that I had a miscarriage? I'm not saying the celebration of something, I don't think it should be called a divorce party. I'm not saying you should not be happy to move out of something toxic. I'm saying don't forget the first step. If you truly want to be free of a thing, grieve what you lost.
I have a question on this. Can you, when infidelity is involved, and you guys separate, is it healthy or not? And this might be an unfair question because you're a doc and we always think that you're going to be able to go, hey, this is the answer. And these are human beings with brains and souls and feelings. And I know there's just not a black and white answer. But if you still have an anger towards a person who might have cheated on you, or anger, are you fully recovered from that, or is that just natural?
Okay, so I heard two questions. So you're saying as it pertains to infidelity.
Yes. The marriage broke up, or the 20-year situation broke up because of infidelity, and then you move on, but you still have a vigorous, like years later, you're still angry at that person. You're still angry at what happened. Have you fully healed from it, or is that just natural? Is that just natural that when you think about it, you still get pissed?
Ooh, that's hard. There's so many layers to that thing. But let me just say this. Forgiveness is an everyday process. Forgiveness is a verb. And sometimes you got to remind yourself that I have forgiven and moved on. The problem, in my opinion, that people have with forgiveness is because they think forgiveness means I let you get away with it.
Forgive yourself.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance to get my lick back. So then they have a difficulty, just a passionate difficulty of letting go and forgiving the person.
I still owe you one.
Yeah.
When that's you didn't forgive yourself, because even thinking like that, you feel you still are assuming some level of responsibility for something that someone else did to you. Forgive yourself, because a lot of times people say, "Oh, I shouldn't have. I knew I should have left that person, or I knew I shouldn't have messed with that person. I knew I shouldn't have done this." And it's kind of like taking on this weight, J Black, and you're carrying around with you, and you carry it.
No J Black.
Damn, she brought J Black into it. Wait.
Because he made the comment.
No, I was just saying. I'm just going along with what she's saying. I mean, yeah, I hold grudges forever. Like, I'm not looking to get over anything.
But are you forgiving yourself? Because you're saying that you're not looking to get over it. Like, are you punishing?
You don't exist to me. You don't exist to me. I just keep it moving.
Hey, Doc, welcome to the other J Black. You know the one you met earlier, but this is the other J Black. Who? Go ahead. You heard what he said. He holds grudges forever.
Yes, you do me wrong to that degree, and then you pile on it with extra child support that's not needed. We're solidified forever that you and I will never be cordial, ever. I'm never getting in a photo with you. I'm never breaking bread with you ever again in life. That's just my motto.
So, J Black, I'm still your girl. We still friends. But here's my question. Did you know that forgiveness and relationship are not synonymous?
Yeah, I can see both. I can see
because
that.
what you just described is relationship.
Well, in order for me to break bread with you, nah.
That's not what
forgiveness. Forgiveness and relationship are not synonymous. I can forgive you for your tomfoolery. And look, let me tell you this. I am not a novice therapist. I ain't new to this game, and I'm grown for real. I look cute and young, but I got some years on me. So forgiveness is hard. It is hard. It is the best gift you will give anybody, and it is the hardest thing you will ever do from your real heart. Okay? But just because I forgave you don't mean I got to have a relationship with you. You ain't ever got to come in my house. We ain't never got to talk on the phone again. But when I think about
you, why do I have to forgive you?
Because forgiveness is for you. Here is Aisha's premise. Why do I want to carry somebody who has hurt me into my present and my future?
I'm not carrying you.
Yes, you are. Because every time you think about them, you go, and it stirs up your blood pressure. When you see them, I don't want to be bothered with you. Baby, let me tell you something. If you really want to know if you forgave, is when you see the person and you feel nothing, or if you feel at least pity and apathy. Like, you messed up, you missed all of this.
So if you see
him,
him,
you missed all of your blessings.
Death. No, I'm stop. I don't know.
Yeah, seeing that is not good either. You talk about seeing people unalive. Come on now.
Disgusting.
Welcome to the other day.
Looks, I am not married today because people have cheated on me. So if that is, look, been there, done that, have cried days. Girlfriend has come get me out the bed. Been there. Okay, talking about I'm so in love with you. And then you find out they're cheating, you wipe lipstick off their face, you just caught them up, like all the things. And it wasn't my lipstick, right?
Oh.
We can talk about it. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
But ultimately, for me, I absolutely refuse to be the angry Black woman. I absolutely refuse to give a future man the punishment for the past man's crime. Absolutely refuse. I absolutely refuse to allow that man to move into my future, Mr. Black, because he doesn't deserve it.
True.
He no longer deserves to take up space in my heart, my mind, my soul. As a matter of fact, I don't want the privilege of saying his name. His name doesn't even get the privilege of coming out of my mouth. You understand? Like, I'm with you. We are no longer together, but I'm not going to carry you as a weight.
But Sev, you don't feel like you are. You don't feel like you are carrying it. You don't feel like you're not in your mind.
Because maybe you're getting a dopamine hit from holding on to it. Something about it is pleasurable to you to continuously think that they owe you something.
You know what, Doc? You know what? He likes being able to vent about that situation. He likes being able to spill the venom to show us how bad this person really was.
From here.
That's why the child support came up, and that's why everything came up. And I didn't think about it. It's like me hating on Michael Jordan. I like telling people Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, and I like proving it to people. And I like it. I like it taking up space. Like, well, God, you know what, Jay Black? Welcome to your well. Say hi to your doc. That's your doc right there. Y'all set up your first appointment. I think she does take your insurance. I can tell right now. I feel she does take your insurance. So, as a therapist, and you said you're willing to talk about it. You were married.
No, engaged.
Engaged, and I guess you were with the person for how long before the engagement? How long were y'all together?
So it's a couple different things. So there is one from years ago, and there's one that's a little bit more recent. We weren't engaged, but we were together on and off for about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then one from years ago, we were engaged, and he cheated too. Like all of my committed relationship breakups has been because of infidelity, because of cheating and lying.
So and you're not the cheating type. You didn't.
I am not the cheating type.
You could be honest at this point. It's over. You could be honest.
It wasn't a kiss. You ain't kissed nobody, nothing.
I am not the cheating type.
So I think sometimes when you're supposed to be an expert in a field of something of behavior, did you have to talk to somebody, and did you feel like maybe you missed obvious red flags, that you missed stuff that you were like, how did I miss somebody who's got 1,200 degrees dealing with people every day and listening to, and I'm sure you've had clients who've talked about infidelity, and I'm sure you've had people and you've probably, I'm sure you didn't judge them and be like, how the fuck you ain't see that? I'm sure that's not the term to use.
No, look, I am so happy to be real about this. So the first person that cheated, I was young, very young, late 20s, right? As a matter of fact, we met on my 25th birthday. I had just moved to Texas.
Oh,
the first guy.
Brand new in the D. He got you brand new in the triple D. Wait, no pause. No pause. No
yes.
pause.
Yes, the first person that cheated. And I couldn't get over it. Right? Couldn't get over it. Heart was devastated. I call your phone 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Because I worked a really super early shift. I was in grad school. I worked a super early shift at a local fitness center, but he was military, so I knew he was up. And a woman answered your phone. She and I, unfortunately, get to have a conversation.
Oh, that's the worst when y'all get to talk to each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so by the time, whatever, all the things, he and I have a conversation, we do the confronting, all the things that happen, right? I'm human, all of the yelling and blah, blah, blah. And then, all the stuff happens, and he apologizes. He comes back, and for probably a good year or so, he really tried to get me back. We are friends today, but I couldn't forgive him. I couldn't reconcile. I could not let the relationship be restored. Right? I have forgiven him, but I couldn't reconcile. I was just devastated. It would never work. Right? Fast forward to the thing that happened more recently. I said, because we were on and off again for 6 years, y'all know how that happens. After he cheated the first time, now that one, I would like the first one, blindsided, didn't even see it coming. I was lollygag, just, us girls, we sitting on a raft, floating down the river, just loving our relationship and just.
Nice. This is nice here. This is nice.
Oh, look at the colors and the trees. It's just beautiful. Singing Kumbaya, all the things. And then he came and confessed to me, said that it was burdening him and he just couldn't handle it anymore. And he told me all the things, and I was devastated.
He wanted out.
Did he just want out? Yeah. Did he want? Was that his? You don't
nope.
know?
Begged me to stay. All the things. And so what I did in the second relationship is what I couldn't do in the first. I said, okay, let's see. You're a little older now. Let's see if you can work through this. So I stayed. This is how the relationship on and off again for 6 years, right? So then we come around to I'm in love with you. I've been in love with you. We gonna be. It's forever. It is all the things. All the things. All the things every girl wants to hear on my birthday. And 2 months later, when we supposed to be going out to dinner, I walk up on you wiping lipstick off your face.
What type of Tyler Perry movie are you living? Like,
Are you just gullible? Are you gullible? Like, are you that type that are just accept?
Wiping lipstick? Wait. Stay right there with the gullible, because this is the real Jay Black. You're getting the real Jay Black.
I like the real Jay Black.
Okay,
Honestly,
right.
it's my best friend.
I'm going to need for him not to like.
This is just what I'm thinking.
But wait a second. He's wiping lipstick off of his mouth.
So we were supposed to go out to dinner, holiday season. We met up because things were off. And I'm like, what is going on? Go ahead and plan us. We need some time together, because I was doing my family thing. He was doing his family thing, but we were supposed to be doing both family things together because we had been together for so long. Look, I know your mama, you know my family. Like we already did all the interchangings of the holidays, and families know each other, and I'm buying your people gifts and all the things, right? And so I'm like, what is going on? So he plans this outing for us. And I said, okay, as soon as I drop off all my people, because I'm back home with, you know how it is, holidays. You got to go to this place and this place. And I said, well, let me drop off all these folk, and then I'm going to swing by your place. And as I swing by, he lives in a condo building. I said, hey, I need to run upstairs, go to the restroom real quick, and then we can head out downtown somewhere. He had planned something for us. And it's dark. It's in the evening. It's dark. So when we go inside the building, we get on the elevator. We're just standing there. And it's nothing, right? It's a little awkward. I'm like, what's going on between us? You know how you feel something? But we're just kind of, but I really got to go to the bathroom. So I look up at him and I said, now he is 100% male. So there's no other reason other than another woman that would have, okay? He's 100% alpha male. Like there's no reason. So I take a little napkin and I go lean in, and he leans in and puckers up like I'm going to kiss him. And I just go, swoop. And I'm like, what's this? And he lies. I don't know what that is. I don't kiss women. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't know. But mind you, y'all, I got to go potty. So I'm a nice, smart girl. I said, okay, because I'm standing in the elevator waiting till we get to the top floor, just kind of doing the little girl potty dance so he can open his door, because I don't want you to get mad at me and tell me I can't come in the house and go potty. So opens the door, I run in, go do my thing. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm ready. As soon as I come out, it's obvious that you have now washed your face.
You dumbass nigga.
Start. Then the apologies start. And I'm like, I just told you I was all in again. Like we just had this conversation.
Jay Black, go back. Now Jay Black, she might be gullible and naive. That's what Jay Black said.
Why do you think men think it's okay to cheat on you? Like, is there something that you're projecting that's giving them that
it's showtime. Oh, it's showtime.
You know what? I love this question. Thank you and you're not the first person to ask this question. Because you know how you getting to know new guys and stuff. And there are two questions that I absolutely hate and love at the same time. And I think my girl will understand. The first question that I hate and love all the time is, Aisha, you cute. I can't believe you're not married. Da, 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 da. Are you sure you're not cheating? That's the number one question. And I'm like, and that's part of why I'm still single, because all y'all say this foolishness right here. And then the second one is, tell me why you are single. So this is, I tell the truth. I was in a relationship, and we are now not together anymore. And so am I gullible? No, I'm not gullible. Not at all. See, like your boy who said he was raised to believe that marriage is forever, I choose to forgive. With this remember I said forgiveness and relationship are not synonymous. With this particular person, I choose to reconcile, to have relationship again. One, because I was in love with him. Come on now. For all the people in the world that go back to somebody who's cheated, Let's just be honest. My number one rule in counseling is don't lie to yourself. You can lie to people, you can try to lie to God, but please don't lie to you. I was in love with him. I wanted it to work. When he swung back around, it's like, I'm done with the foolishness. I know I'm in love with you. I really do. I'm a clinician now. I ask all the tough questions. Are you sure? How do you know? And all the things. Because I was in love with him a couple years ago, and you just realize, okay, cool. So you for real now? We gonna do this for real? Because we've been bouncing around for 6 years.
Damn, I mean, I love the fact that you open up about being a regular person.
Oh yeah,
and I love it. But I am I'm very concerned that a man says, now I'm in love with you. And
he didn't say now I'm in love with you. Let me correct.
Well, in his way, he kind of gave you the feeling that, yeah, now I realize that I'm in love with you. And it's been these many years. Like, to me, that would have offended me to the point where I'm like, listen, so you're telling me I've been in this situation, and listen, God, everybody has a different heart. Everybody has a different heart. That would have put me in a position where I'm like, you know what? This ain't gonna work.
This is why. Remember, I said honesty is my friend. See, a lot of people can't have real, what I consider grown folk conversation with the person they dating. We had already had a conversation a year or two ago. We were driving somewhere, and I can't remember how the topic of love came up. But I asked him, no, he said to me, he said, I love you, right? And I followed it up with, do you love me or are you in love with me? Because the two are different. And he said, okay. And I could tell he was struggling with telling me the truth. And we had a rule, which was, you don't lie. I don't care what you do to me, what you have done, whatever, just don't lie to me. Because if you lie, I no longer respect you. And so his answer back then was, I love you. I can't say that I'm in love with you.
He was honest.
And at the time, I said, cool, it's actually ditto. I love you too, but I can't say I'm in love with you. Because back then, I wasn't sure if I wanted to marry him. Like I said, don't lie to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Because I believe in marriage. Right?
I'm thinking she said it out of spite just because he said it. So she gonna say ditto. So did you really? If he would have said I'm in love with you, I hate
so
you.
Why are we in? And when my voice goes up, I just want to let you know, when my voice goes up, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just get excited. So, but why are we doing this exclusive relationship then? And
because we liked it. Come on now, why do we do anything?
Oh, okay, good. Okay, because we liked it. Okay, all right.
The way it was.
Yeah, okay.
He lived in one state. He lives in my home state, and I live in Texas. And so we both, went back and forth, and I obviously go home a lot. So it worked for us. It worked. It wasn't something that didn't work. We stayed because it worked for us.
Got you. But so you were kind of both living. You were kind of both living in this make-believe world where I love him, and I love her.
That's not make-believe.
Well, I kind of, because cheating was on the horizon. When a man says that, cheating is on the horizon, or cheating is now in its present form. Because if he says I love you, but I don't know if I'm in love with you, that's because most dudes, and I'm not gonna put a blanket statement, a lot of dudes are still checking options and still trying to figure out which one is the one that makes them feel like they're in love. And my problem with guys is,
wait. Why couldn't I be checking my options too?
Because you don't cheat. You just said you don't cheat.
I don't cheat.
Right.
But now I can only tell you the words that were said. I don't know what the actions were actually done. So you can always question the possibilities and motives behind somebody. But when we shared the words, we're going to be committed to each other. That's when I don't cheat, because that's when cheating would be on the table.
That's good stuff. I appreciate that. Yeah.
If you're getting to know somebody and you're not in a committed, relationship, then you're just simply dating. And you can date who you want to date. As long as we're all honest. I'm dating other people, because dating simply means to get to know you. Okay.
Mhm.
You're getting to know people. I'm getting to know people. And we're trying to decide if we're going to be each other's forever partner or if there's somebody else. As long as both of us know that's what's going on, I don't consider that cheating. But as soon as either one of us bring up the can we be exclusive and we
Right.
agree, that's when
Yeah.
cheating becomes on the table. Okay, very good. So
Yeah.
when we had the conversation of how do you want to move forward, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And it was, I'm not sure if I'm in love with you. And it wasn't said mean. We weren't in a bad place. We were just
Right.
having
Right. Right.
futuristic conversation.
Uh-huh.
And in that regard, it was, we actually in the same place because I do love you. I care about you. I care about your well-being. I care about your family. I care about your child. And you care about my people and all the things. We weren't sure if we wanted to be married to each other. And I was cool with that because we were honest. It didn't piss me off until we circle back around and it's my birthday weekend and you come and say all the things that every girl wants to hear with the I am in love with you and I am ready to move forward. And I say, are you sure? And I say, cool. I'm okay. Give me, let me think about this. And I take some time to think about it.
Right.
About a month, actually, maybe about 2 to 3 weeks. And I swing back around and say, I'm in. We're going to do this thing for real. And we're going to stop playing. Then I go wipe lipstick off your face. Now you are expletive.
When I play this real quick, I want to see if you can see this. What are you about to play, Jay Black?
No, go ahead. Let me take it down.
I want to make sure.
I saw this and I thought about her. But go ahead.
I want to see. Do you see when I play this? I'm about to play, so I want to see if you see it. See that? Oh, unmute yourself, because when I play it, unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Unmute. There you go. Oh, you're good now. Talk to me.
I didn't know I was muted.
Yeah, when I play a clip like that, I want to let you know when I play a clip in the middle of you talking, I want to make sure you see it because it makes sense. Because normally it coincides with everything. So I want to make sure you saw it. I didn't mean that. I just happened to play that one. Nobody loves me. I just happened to play that one.
I thought it was funny, and I was reenacting it.
Okay. And Jay Black has a problem with this, and I have in my past had a problem with this. Friends of the opposite sex. We have a very good friend, Shawnee, who has made the statement that her guy friends, they are here. There will be no changing of that, no matter what the relationship is. And I respect it because Shawnee lives by it. Like Shawnee has come to get me while she was in a relationship when I was in one of my drunken stupors, and Jay Black called her. And I was at the Arlington Improv for a weekend, and after one show, I had gone on a bender that was crazy, and she was in a relationship. He sent her to the hotel to come get me, right? So she stands by that. How do you feel there should be some boundaries with friends of the opposite sex? Are you cool with friends of the opposite sex? And Jay, speak up on it because I know you're not cool at all. Jay don't believe you should have an opposite sex friend ever in a relationship. How do you feel about it?
No, so I'm just going to speak clinically, right? Because we just talked about me, Aisha, as a person.
Yeah,
now I'm just going to, I'm going
Yes.
to talk clinically
Let's
at
go.
this. And so clinically, I think it's unrealistic to expect your partner to completely disregard, just cut loose all of their people, their circle of support, their phone call 2:00 in the morning, come rescue me, like yours. There, you tell me I got to cut loose of all, like I got college friends, people I've been knowing for 30, almost 40 years. I got to now suddenly just wipe all these people away. I think that's unrealistic, and it's bordering on power and control and isolating a person. And it's very, in my opinion, it's very unhealthy. It's just very unhealthy. But let me put this caveat.
Let's go.
When you're creating a forever relationship, because I'm not talking about you people who just flirting around and just doing what, like, ain't no real rules over there. But if you're creating a forever relationship, the couple should be able to create their own rules. Okay. As a clinician, I don't support cut everybody off. But what I will say is do you have a line of people you've had sex with?
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
And so if we're talking about people you've had sex with, then let's take it a little deeper. When is the last time you had sex with them? Was this the guy before me?
It was in college.
What is it, the guy before me? And if we're gonna have real grown folk conversation, is this the person that you would still consider? It's hard to have this conversation, still consider the best sex you ever had.
Oh, you didn't have to say that. Why would
Yes, I
you?
did.
Why would you even? Why would you? Why?
Let's have real grown folk conversation. Because if this is a person that you've had sex with in the past,
be honest
still
with yourself
about this person and get your rocks off during masturbation, this is not the person you want to continue to be friends with. I said, let's be real grown people.
That's what women
do. Forever. We're talking about forever relationships, and I'm not just talking from every woman. I'm talking clinically here. Okay, this go for men too. So if you still think she got the finest body, then maybe it's not the person that you can bring into your forever relationship as a friend.
But they're not going to be honest with themselves with that.
Well, if they see, that's problem number one. If you can't be honest with yourself, you probably shouldn't be getting married, because you ain't gonna be honest with your partner.
Or they think that they can control themselves.
Nah, if you got to fight an urge, they shouldn't be part of your relationship.
There you go.
They can't move into your future, into this new forever marriage. Mind you, I like putting marriage back on the pedestal where it's supposed to be. So if you got to fight an urge, if you got to fight a fantasy, if you got to do any of that, and this is real your friend,
you shouldn't be friends.
You can't be friends with them, because you can't be trusted, because you're the one fighting urges and fantasies. See, it ain't got nothing to do with that person. It's everything to do with you. So if your heart and your mind is still jacked up over this person, then no, that person can't travel into your new forever thing, because you wrong. Your person probably then moved on and ain't thinking twice about you sexually or any other way. They see you as a friend for real. But if you still struggling, then no, baby, no.
Wow.
That should be a question mark by your partner. You need to cut that off.
So Shawnee's watching, and Shawnee said she wanted to preface, the friends that she kept forever are friends that she's never had any intimacy with. She's never had any intimacy. So she wants to put that. I want to make sure.
Right. Clean it up, girl. Clean it up.
So I get it. So they are parameters. There are some boundaries that have to be put in with the opposite sex friends and stuff of that nature. The 2 o'clock in the morning phone calls, I think that just rubs every dude the wrong way.
Because those relationships can turn into something more. Like you never know. So why put yourself in that situation? Yeah,
but any relationship can turn into something more. Have you heard of work wives and work husbands?
And I'm not cool with that. Like that shit could really start that could furniture could move in the house. Like when we talk about don't ever. All right, maybe I'm saying too much.
No,
real Michael Sean. You hear real.
I don't even like people saying that shit to me. Like when they would play and be like, "Oh, it's like my work." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We just happen to work together. Like I don't even like playing those little games where we start putting little titles and everybody in the job. Oh, that's her work husband. What are we talking about here?
Why? That's because you believe in marriage. You said that earlier. You didn't want to get a divorce. You didn't, you understand the terminology and what that stuff means. So, but yeah, like anybody can cheat with anybody. It depends
with anybody.
With anybody.
And I gotta
anybody.
And real quick, when you keep saying I did believe in marriage, but I don't want to get too much credit because I did cheat a lot. I cheated a lot. Dude, that was old Mike. That was a different Mike. That was like Mike 1. I'm on Mike 4. I'm on Mike 4. Yeah, I'm on Mike 4 now. I'm not even 2. I'm on Mike 4. Like to me, I don't even understand why. When I go back and I think about it, I realize that there was a deeper problem that I had going on for all the ridiculousness that I acted on and the way, because I really legit didn't see a problem with it. And I know now that I look back on it, I go, that was the problem. that you didn't see a problem with it.
Yes.
But I don't want to bring this into a cultural thing, but I grew up around in an environment where that was basically programmed into you when you were like 8, 9 years old, and not making any excuses. I still made the choices, and I knew it was going to hurt people. But so I don't want to get too much credit. But I love the way you break down the friends thing, because at 2 o'clock in the morning phone calls, you know what, guys, let me stop saying guys. You know what my problem is? This is my problem. Is the thought that you could be sharing feelings with somebody that you're not sharing with me, because that relationship seems to be in a different place. And I'm trying to figure out, well, why am I here with you then?
Okay. All right. I would love to unpack that.
Go ahead.
Let's unpack that, because you said you're sharing feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about they're sharing memories?
Yeah, it could be memories, but I'm talking about feelings about what's going on presently in your life. There are things that you're talking about that you're sharing present things that are going on with me and you, or going on in our family situation. That I'm not being in on. You're not, this is my, I'm going to share this with you because I don't want to start an argument, or I don't want to make the house tense, or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Because that to me is bigger than cheating for me.
It feels like deception.
Yeah, it's deception. It's like,
Okay.
I almost could handle you getting bent over in just the physical form. No, I'm serious. It would bother me more that you were sharing your feelings about deep shit that you were going through than just the physical act of trying to get an orgasm. Now, I'll be mad both ways. But the second one is that it's not just getting naked and enjoying sex, because we enjoy sex. You have taken time out to be like, sharing with this person my problems or what I'm going through makes me feel better. And I can't get that with you.
That I understand. Because in a forever relationship, there is a trust of the heart. There's an intimacy of the heart that nobody else should be able to enter into. Even your past best friends, guy friend, girlfriend, whoever it is, nobody should be able to enter into that sacred place. So if you feel like your partner is giving that sacred place to somebody else, then I understand that. That's a problem. That part right there is a problem. But see, here's something that I teach. I teach couples, one, everybody needs somewhere to vent outside of a clinical therapist, right? You need a best guy, girl, older, young, whoever, right? You need somebody. But I teach couples that you have to agree on who the person is.
All right.
And
Let's
that
talk
person,
about it.
yeah, that person should not only share your faith. Okay. That person should also believe in the marriage.
Not no single one that's running them streets.
They should believe in the marriage. Whether your person is a single person or a married person, doesn't matter. It should believe it. This is what I mean. Because I have a best friend that I've been knowing since 3rd grade. I am so blessed. I've got 7 women in my life that are freaking amazing. And they hold me to the fire, man. They hold me accountable for everything. But this one person, my bestie, I've been knowing since 3rd grade. She and I have an understanding. She's been married for 25 years. We have an understanding. I believe in marriage. So when she's wrong, I got to tell her, girl, I'm always team you, but you wrong. Okay.
But she won't stop coming to you then if you keep telling her she's wrong.
Not if y'all real friends. Absolutely not. Because I will only tell her she's wrong when she's actually wrong. Okay. And when she's right, I'll be like, I agree with you, but I'm team marriage. I'm never going as a friend. I don't talk to my friends as a therapist. They lean on me for the obvious, but but I'm never going to say anything because I'm the trusted friend. And I've been told this by that my 7 girlfriends, all of them are married. I've been in everybody's wedding. All of them are married, and all of their husbands love me because they know I'm team marriage. I am never going to say anything that's going to lead their wives astray to think negatively about their husbands. That's what I mean. When you need to agree on who your venting buddy is going to be. If he don't like who you chose, if she don't like who you chose, choose somebody else.
I like that. You gotta agree.
Yeah, but Jay, who are you going to choose? You're not going to choose anybody.
You're gonna be undecided for a while then. Until we,
You're not going to choose anybody.
Her mom. You can always vent to your mom.
Nope,
yeah,
I disagree with that.
There's certain things you can't vent to your mom about.
How about a sister? A sister, sibling?
Maybe if they're going to be teen marriage. Only if they're teen marriage. They cannot be like, I'm always going to be on my girl's side. Like, that is what it is. But ultimately, I'm teen marriage.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just simply have to choose their therapist.
All right,
we can't find somebody that they agree on.
Struck a nerve so much that Shawnee, I think.
Shawnee done popped up. Shawnee done popped up. Shawnee done popped up in here. See in the car. In the damn car, she done popped up. All right, Shawnee, get to it. What we tripping about? What we tripping?
First of all, if you have friends, your friends are going to respect your marriage. Your friends of the opposite sex that are your real friends, they will respect your marriage. All of my male friends have wives that absolutely adore me because I respect their marriage, and I knew them before they got married. So that's number one. If they calling at 2:00 in the morning, something is wrong. They not calling just to say, "What you doing?"
Okay.
So get over it. Get over it. Jay Black and Michael Shaw.
I'm just saying 2:00 in the morning phone calls can lead to something. So I can see how a partner could be a little nervous to say, wait, what are we doing? My lady, my wife, to be my fiance is helping a friend out 2 a.m. I'm not necessarily comfortable with that. And as that partner, you have to respect that as well to say, am I going to jeopardize my relationship over helping my friend out at 2 a.m? Aisha, is that not true?
Why are you not friends with the friend?
Yeah, you should be friends too. If they my friends, then they're your friends. And if they're calling at 2:00 in the morning, somebody dead, something is wrong. Something is wrong. It's not just a, hey, what's up? Or I'm over here in an argument in my house. Tell me, if something is wrong. If this is your real friend, something is wrong because they're not gonna disrespect your relationship. Because they want you to be happy, and they don't want to mess your stuff up.
But maybe my friend, my partner don't see what I see.
You don't see what I'm saying. Just say you don't see it, because Lady Q ain't got no problem.
All right, well, and I'm gonna go to the doc after this. I'm gonna say this: any man ain't calling another. For me, I'm not calling another woman at 2:00 in the morning who's in a relationship because I'm in a bad situation. I'm just not.
Absolutely.
But you could if that's your person.
None of my male friends have called me at 2:00 in the morning.
Okay, good.
Called me at like 4:00 in the morning because usually we're at work because maybe his car broke down or whatever and he couldn't get his wife. So if I start calling her phone, she gonna pick up because she's wondering, okay, why is Shawnee calling me at 4:00 in the morning? But ain't nobody calling talking about, hey, what's up? What you got going?
What you got?
But one thing, and I'm really gonna go to you after this, Doc. One thing, Shawnee, that you always say that you kind of said just now, you like, well, get over it. We not doing too many get over it's. And you know how much I appreciate the fact that you came looking for me in my drunken bender and everything like that. But if I was on the other side, and you would come to get my drunk ass, I would have had a problem with it.
I mean, it was some words said. It was a conversation. Oh, there was a conversation because he grown. Why he drunk? Why you got to go get him? And yeah, all of that was said. But if Jay Black called me, Jay Black ain't called me just because
I needed you to scoop Mike up. Yeah, I wasn't there.
It was serious. It was serious. It was serious. So,
but you could have said no.
Like, look,
you could have said no out of respect for my relationship. You could have said no.
I didn't. Now, Jay Black, I was a friend.
You were, and I thank you.
And at the end of the day, who is still my friend? Even though me and Mike done had our situation, we still friends. I'm not friends with that other person.
And maybe so it's because of that.
I think I know how to pick and choose. I know how to pick and choose who, okay, this is solid, this is not. All right, but okay, now I gotta go because I'm at the TV station. So I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Bye,
all right. So Aisha, you heard all that. You heard all that. What are your thoughts? You got a whole load full. You just got Takeover Legend behind the curtains. You got it all. You got it all.
I love it. If my guy friend, and I have some guy friends that are truly friends, if my guy friend called me at 2:00 in the morning, and they needed some help. Actually, this has happened kind of sort of in reverse. It was a guy that I was dating who needed some help with some business stuff. It was kind of crazy. And it legit was business because of the transportation business he was in. And he had an employee flying into town, and it was like an ice storm, and they had to get cars and trucks back on the road, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, hey, can you go pick somebody up? Well, I called the guy friend 2:00 in the morning and was like, I need a favor. Okay, so I know we're talking about the reverse. But if I get called 2:00 in the morning and I got a man next to me, then I'm not going, we going, or he going, because it's our friend. I'm not going to have a friend, also a friend of my partner's, y'all. Like, what we doing?
Okay.
Right.
I could have known him for 30 years, but because we are forever, this is our 30-year friend. You've now just inherited a 30-year friendship because you inherited me.
Got you. That's good. And I know, and it's 9:00, damn it. I had a whole sex topic I wanted to talk about. It's 9:00, JJ. What did you want to play, Jay?
I got the sentimental one. I want to get her thoughts on it. On this is an age-old thing, but I want her thoughts.
Okay.
Forward if your dad has ever taken you to school. Take one step forward if your dad has ever made you breakfast. Take one step forward if your dad has ever taken you to the park. Take one step forward if your dad has ever told you he loves you. Take one step forward if your dad has ever told you he's proud of you. Take one step forward if your dad has ever had a pillow fight with you. And take one step forward if your dad has ever went on a vacation with you. Now turn around. Take one.
So I just wanted your thoughts. When you see that, is that the way of the world now?
Oh man, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart a lot. I think that's been the way of the world for a long time. Okay, so I want to put this disclaimer out there, because what we're not going to do is disrespect or minimize the single dads. So I do want to say there are a lot of single dads, and there are a lot of married dads or committed dads or divorced dads who are still very much a dad and active. So I just want to give props and kudos to all the men that's really holding it down. Not for play, not for just because it looked good on Sunday morning. You actually showing up. So I want to put them props out there. But for all the people who ain't, look, man, y'all hitting on all the things. And I just so happen, wink, wink, to have my book right here.
Go ahead. Promote it.
Amazon. Let's go.
Absolutely. So the name of the book is Through Her Daughter's Eyes, A Marriage of Violence and Love. It's a true story of survival, forgiveness, and family. I think I referenced last time that my mother is a DV survivor. My mom has passed in 2016. And so when you write that, when you show that video of what dad didn't do and for what the dad did do, the reason I wrote this, one, forgiveness to release me, but two, to highlight how sometimes dads can be good fathers and horrible spouses. Because that's what my story is about.
Wow.
Yeah, but horrible spouses.
Wow.
But you want a good dad to be for your kids, but you need your horrible spouse though. So you stay in it because the kids are benefiting, but you're not getting anything out of it.
Yeah. And I think that happens way too often. And the reverse happens. Okay. The reverse happens where women can be horrible spouses, but then the guy wants a mother figure there for the children. So the reverse happens too. So, but yeah, that breaks my heart. Is this the way of the world? I think it's been like that for a long time. That question is so huge. If we're talking about African Americans, here in, the United States, unfortunately, I think child abandonment is part of the slave mentality, and we've been trained to do that over decades and decades and decades and decades and decades.
How would I handle this situation? Asha said, Jay still thinking about what my son said to me last. So I went to my son's chaperoning trip to the zoo, had a great time, 7th grade class. I was the cool pops chaperoning. And he said to me that he was glad I went because he said, I never went to the other chaperone trips. I always had to work and didn't have time for him. Now, the reality is I just got my pardon. I used to be a felon. But I got a governor's pardon, so I'm clean now. I could do school trips.
He stole a few cars. He stole a few cars.
I never told him why I couldn't go be a chaperone. My wife always went, but he thinks I never had time for him. How do I deal with that? I guess no, that's not the case. I couldn't go, but I never told him why. I just said I had to work because I didn't want to say, "Yo, your pop's got some felonies and I can't do it."
Yeah. So you're gonna be making an appointment with you and your son real quick because you need to tell him the truth. Okay. And you need to tell him how much it broke your heart that you couldn't be there because background wasn't going to clear and the school wasn't going to let you be around kids or whatever, right?
Tell kids the truth. Go ahead.
You couldn't
he said it like it was.
We lie. We always lie. This person they're away at school knowing they locked up. That's what we do in our community. We don't tell kids the truth. We say Santa's real, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, but go ahead. You said tell the kid that dad has some issues.
We gotta laugh at that. Jay Black got shot. You to tell the kids the truth. What the fuck are we doing here? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth so he'll know that you always wanted to be there, but you couldn't. Mm-hmm. And now that you can, show up. Show up. Yeah.
And that helps.
I think it'll make
perspective. Okay.
Absolutely. It's gonna heal them. It's gonna heal them. So look, for real, I was able to write this because I had number one question in my heart from my mom. And the question was, why did you marry daddy? Oh. And the last 2 years of my mom's life, we were able to have what I consider the real conversation. And that's how I was able to write this book. I wrote it after she died because I wouldn't have been able to do this while she was alive. Mm-hmm. And I only tell it from my story as I experienced it because I have siblings and I'm not going to tell their story. I'm only going to tell mine. But being able to have that real conversation and my mother tell me, she wasn't really into my dad at first. But because she wanted to go to college, he saw her sitting on the front porch crying. She said, I don't have money for school. I don't have a car. I don't have a job. And he was always like around. That's back when Black folk fed other people's children. Okay. My grandmother, was feeding him and blah, 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 all the things. And so she wasn't really feeling him, but he was around. And his response to her was, I have a job. I have a car. And they went down and enrolled in Malcolm X College together.
Oh, wow.
And that's when she started to really be into him because of how he started to meet her heart's desire of wanting to go to college.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like the storybook we loved and we fell in love and I was trying to go to school. He supported the dream. He made the dream happen. So how did that make you feel when did that explain anything to you or did you go like, oh, so that is.
Yeah, it explained a lot and it helped me release a lot because I was confused. Look, I'm not hating. I got to be quasi careful because it's all in the book. So quasi careful. My grandmother who's passed on, my mother's mother was a nurse. She owned her own property. She owned the building that we lived in. All of my grandmother's siblings, when they moved up from Mississippi, they all came and bought property. They would have been considered the successful Black folk. My father's people were on the other side of the train tracks. I wanted to know, how in the world did y'all even meet? That's what I was like, why did you marry daddy? Like, I don't get it. Y'all was from two different sides of the everything. How did y'all paths even cross? So when she told me that, then it made sense why she pushed us so hard to be successful Black women. She pushed us hard to have our own. My mother believed in marriage. She never divorced him. When my father died before my mother. When my father died, my mother was a widow legally. I asked her as a little girl why she never divorced him. And she said, in this family, we don't believe in divorce. And there are some divorces in my family, but statistically, everybody, even the bad marriages, work through it all, and they've been married 25, 30, 40 years. And then the seniors, my great uncle, of whom I loved, when my auntie died, they were married 60 years. And so a lot of that stuff didn't click until I got much, much older, and I can, think back on the things that she said and how she interacted and behaved with us. But I get it now. She pushed us hard to go to school. She pushed us hard to get a driver's license. She pushed us very hard. So do I think you should tell your child the truth? Absolutely. Absolutely. So then he'll understand stupid decisions can keep you from going to your children's field trips.
That's true. Okay.
And this is how that domino effect impacts your life further down the line, because some kids think, from the hood, that, oh yeah, well, they went in, they came out, they good, they did their time, it's all da da da. But they don't see the tentacles on how some of those young and dumb decisions impact your adult grown man future. And not being able to go to your child's, field trips, I know that broke your heart.
It did. It bothered me. It bothered me a lot of years. That's why my wife helped me get the part, and I couldn't go. I went to everything else he did, but I just could never go as a chaperone on any field trips. It couldn't be around the kids.
Yeah.
But so Holman Family Services is the website. Oh, Miss Clark says, should she buy the book through Amazon, or do you want them to go? Should they hit your website? They'll go through the link from there.
You can go through the link on the website. Yeah, either or.
It's, people lazy. Amazon a little easier.
It is. It is.
Go to her website and
go to the
go
website.
get it. And either way, if you're too lazy and you're admitting you're lazy and you just want to go to Amazon, support and go get the book. It's going to be beneficial to you. I wanted to talk about the sex thing because I know you're an expert in this sex field, but this has been great. It's been great. Yeah, I got one question. Do you ever have to worry about somebody coming to you and physically getting attracted to you?
Yep. Yep. It's happened before. It happens. It happened. And we're gonna be real about it. It happens for men and from women.
So have you ever?
Because they're your mind? Is it because you're like they? Because sometimes you can meet someone and not be physically attracted, but I guess as they're growing in your intellect,
this man ain't got nothing to do with her mom. She's smart as hell, but she
I'm saying but somebody could have took her as one of her clients or whatever, and not looked at her in that way. But over time, and you're like, yo, she gets it, she understands me, and then that's what I think that's where she's going, right? Ain't that where you're going, Aisha?
Yeah. So it's two parts. It's two parts. Most women in the world, I say most because I don't want to be, say that 100%, but most women know when a guy or a person, let me just say a person, finds them attractive. You can kind of feel it. The atmosphere changes, shifts a little bit. So with some of my male clients, when they first walk in and they see me, I see the look on their face and I'm like, yep. But you always keep it professional and keep it moving. Right?
What are you wearing? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What you got on? What perfume you got on that you like? Yup, you like me. Yeah.
Got him.
So sometimes that happens. But then again, most of the time, because we're in therapy, right? I'm the person that you're bleeding out to. I'm the person that's sitting there listening to you. It is your opportunity to be a healthy version of selfish, because all we doing is talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about that, that's what people want in their relationship. Now you can't have that in your relationship because your relationship is not therapeutic. Right.
It's a cheat code.
Right. But when you come and you sit and you talk to somebody and they easy on the eyes too, then you convince yourself that I like them and all the things. And it doesn't happen to me. It happens to a lot of therapists all over everywhere. It happens to medical doctors. It happens to the nice nurse that came and gave you
Right.
the bath, right? It happens to a lot of healthcare providers. But yeah, in my office, it's happened more than once to me and my staff, and I've had to coach people through it.
How do I know what insurance you take? How do we? Because Billy wanted you to, another viewer, earlier he mentioned it. Like, how do we know if you take Cigna or H? Like, which? How can we check this out to see if you can
Okay,
be?
so couple things. One, you can call my admin, and it's 972-375-1200. There you go, right there. 972-375-1200. You can call. But I can tell you right now, we own just about everything. Medicaid for the state of Texas, Medicare now, that's a new one we just jumped on. But we're on Blue Cross, Cigna, United Healthcare. In Texas, there's something called Baylor Scott and White. I don't know if that's national or not. We're on all the major big boys. Who I miss? Cigna. We're on Cigna too. I don't want to just keep calling them out because I'm gonna forget something. But we're on almost all of them. Now there are a couple new insurance companies that do pop up, but we're on almost a GEHA. Someone called it GEHA, whatever. I know that's one that's really popular out there. TRICARE. We're on TRICARE East and TRICARE West for my military families. So yeah, we're on just about everything. Like my clinic has been open for 15 years. And so
congratulations. Congratulations. So you ever have a patient that you were like, damn, he fine? You ever had one of those?
Yep.
She's honest. She's honest, right?
Yep. Man, it was, oh gosh, this is probably about 10 years ago. It's just a weird, I don't know what was in the water this month. But I had like 5 new intakes on one day, right? Which is a good thing. But look, every single intake was a brother that was built the way I liked them to be built, that looked the way I liked them to look. And they were all coming in because of a breakup with a woman. And I'm sitting there and I'm like asking God to my heart. I'm like, what is happening?
She got Dick Dash.
What's going on?
They're vulnerable. She got some vulnerable ones.
Man, I called another one of my friends who was a therapist, and she was like, you know what? I'd have closed the office talking about come meet me down at the bar.
I gotta watch this one. They might be marriage on the horizon. I don't know. Okay. So how do you deal with that? You have to put the boundaries. You keep the boundaries.
Yeah, you have to keep the boundaries.
Okay.
Absolutely. So let me just take like 5 seconds to do a teaching moment for all of my clinical interns and associates and all those people that are coming up behind me. You trying to take the licensure exam, or you're brand new, you just passed your licensure exam, or you going into the profession. Here's rule number 1. You got to know what your physical assets are, and you cannot play those up in session. Okay? So you don't come to work sexy. You come to work professional.
Right? No tight dresses.
No tight dresses, no micro minis, no tight skirts. If you got black girl magic or southern white girl magic, then I'm gonna need you to find something long to cover up all your magic. If you got magic up top, then wear a reducer and I teach young ladies to never wear a V-neck. If you got, you are endowed up top, you wear a scoop neck. Okay. Basics like I'm on your show and I got on this colored lipstick because 1, it's one of my favorite colors, and 2, I'm cute, right? But I don't really wear this color in my office.
Yeah,
I can see why. I go neutral. Yeah, so you got to know
what it's a little distracting.
Is what it is. Got to know what your assets are, right? And I mean, we grown. So, but you just got to tone it down.
Hear that, sexy Mo? I'm sorry, guys.
You just tone it down. That's all. So yeah, like when I'm there and I know people find me attractive, I intentionally make sure I tone it down. I wear these big shawls and things intentionally to like cover up and that kind of stuff. And some people feel like, man, why I gotta do that? Because you're a professional. Plain and simple. It's part of the culture.
Aisha, thank you so much for joining us. This has been great. I will save the sex questions for next Monday. I had a whole list of them. You know how to get the book, everybody. Support If you're interested, go to her website, and you can cop the book. And if you want to
Home
book
and
anything,
Family Services.
if
Home
you want to
and
be part of
Family
her intake,
Services.
you can call the number 972-375-1200. That's 972-375-1200. We appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Have an incredible week. And if you're ever watching a show during the week and you hear us talking about some shit that you want to jump on and talk about, just hit the link. You're always welcome at any time, but we definitely love having you on Mondays.
Love being here, guys. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, y'all. The 2 times. We got it twice. Look,
I'm calling this week. I'm gonna call this week. I want to do the virtual. I think that'd be dope for Kaden to sit in, and we can have that conversation with a therapist with her present and help ease that. Because it did bother me, Asha. Yes, it did. And I'm like, hey, how do I change that narrative for him thinking that? So that's dope.
Yeah. I got some things to work through, but I don't know if I can sit in the office with her constantly or not. I'd be like,
go on a video. She's
she's
single, you single. You can't go in with that mindset. See,
no, but I don't see that's the
problem.
thing. I'm single, she's single. Yeah. Next thing I'm in her DMs. You know what I'm saying? It'll get weird. It should get weird.
And
you know what I mean?
Can't get it weird, then that changes the
Yeah,
whole narrative.
I know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of the single life. So I'm a chill. But Jay Black, you need to go. You need to go. You need to work.
I'm doing a video screen. That's what I'm doing. She told me she takes Cigna. That's all I needed to hear. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make the phone call. You think I'm playing? I'm really gonna call.
No, I'm hoping you're not playing. I'm hoping you're actually serious. And
I think
you're
she
gonna
can help with some things.
And I think that would be a good thing.
I hold grudges.
You hold grudges for life.
I think I do bring baggage on. I think I put on stuff to Lady Q that she had nothing to do with.
Yeah, you bring the whole airport. Yeah. You bring the whole airport, my dude.
So
poor Lady Q had to fight through everything a woman's ever done for you.
She fought through, and we good now. I only have remnants now from dreams. Now I will have a bad dream about her cheating and take it out on her, which I know I have to get better at because I know it's not her. But why am I having these dreams? It's something internally.
And why are you waking her up after why are you ice grilling her while she's sleeping? Because and this is real shit.
It's like something there. I always think with a dream is something there. So is it something that I'm missing? Is it something that's a sign? I'll be thinking this. Like, let me just look at her phone for no reason. Like, where would this come from out of nowhere?
You used to do a cell phone check. Remember there was a cell phone check? You would just do a cell phone check out of nowhere.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with you to ask you that. Is it okay to check your spouse's phone? It shouldn't. There's no problem. She got my code. I got her code. I should be able to check the phone. That's cool.
Why?
That gives me a peace of mind sometimes, maybe because of the trauma. It may be something deeper there that she can explain and break down. I'm really going to have conversations, but I don't know how to
I think this would be good.
I want to slowly, because there's so many layers. I want to just slowly hit on one thing at a time.
Because you truly believe to make you feel better, you can invade somebody's privacy. If the final thing is it makes me feel better, it is invading somebody's privacy.
If your spouse needs this to move forward and not have other issues and problems.
Exactly.
What harm is this? If it offends you, you need to speak up and say, look, I think by you looking at my phone, but I'm gonna think you're hiding something.
Well, if somebody asked me to see my phone every so often, I'd get an attitude after a while. I'm like, dog, enough.
So why be with me then? So why be with me? If you knew this is who I am, you chose to be here, why be here?
She didn't know all this was there before y'all got married.
At this point, looking at your phone is a problem. Why be here?
But why are you still looking at the phone after 11 years of marriage?
Because I had a bad dream and then I need to piece my...
So listen, that makes sense to you. God bless, Aisha. God bless you. You have a good time with this shit. You have a good time with this.
I'm sure it makes sense to her.
How does that make sense? Because you have a dream. You think you can get up and check somebody's cell phone. How?
And if you shut it down, what do you think that's supposed to do to me?
It's once again, it's about you. It's about
that's
you.
That's going to ultimately affect you next because now I got to... What?
But if it bothers her, you don't care because the end result needs to be you feel better. That's my point. You don't care if it makes her. You don't care if she has to wake up in the morning as a grown ass woman and be like, "Here's my cell phone because you had a dream." You really think that's rational?
No, I think there is some truth to that. And you don't. Matter of fact, I think I see. Oh, Aisha's still here. Let me see. Aisha, did you catch any of that? Did you?
Yeah.
Now, is there any is there some rational aspect of any? You know what I'm trying to say?
You can say rational as many times. You can say it correctly, incorrectly. They ain't not one rational bit of that. But go ahead, you talk to the doctor.
Anything within having a peace of mind Does that make any type of sense at all? Just needing a little peace of mind to move forward without causing bigger issues.
All I'm gonna say is your wife loves you, brother.
That's what everybody says. That's what everybody
She
says.
loves you. Woo, Lord.
Hold on, I have no degrees. But since y'all got me, and I don't even feel good, y'all got me hyped, and I'm using all the energy that I need for the rest of the day for this bullshit right here.
So when I feel something, I can't speak on
he
it.
truly believes that no matter what it is, as long as it makes him feel better, it doesn't make it feel like you're being intruded on. As long as the final part of it is, I feel secure that anything he asks you to do, you need to do.
So
that's your friend.
Making, and he is. I'm gonna stand by that. I'm making an assumption because some stuff you said earlier. You've been cheated on.
Yes.
But not by the current woman.
No.
No.
No. Every time you feel insecure, every time you feel fear, every time you have a weird dream, you want this woman to prove her fidelity to you by doing whatever you ask her to do.
Not saying it like that.
That's exactly what you said. Don't try and make her still like you as a friend. Do not try and pander now. Be who you are. Stand 10 toes down like you do with me.
I don't think it's anything. It's just, hey, this is what's going on. This is how I feel. I'm looking to do. If it's met with resistance, I feel like it's something that potentially high. Like I could be on to something, but I've never caught anything, and it's all these years later. So I'm much better at it. But there are moments. I will say this. I am completely different than 13, 14, 15 years ago. But I do have moments today that will come from left field. It's random. And she knows how to ease them real quick, and it goes away. But if she ever resisted, I could see it.
PTSD. She got PTSD from you. She has learned how to literally work through the landmines of your unrational. I'm sorry. I know the doc's got an answer. I'm sorry, y'all. I know everybody's looking at me.
I don't want to hear from you because you don't.
And I know you don't. But this frustrates the fuck out of me. Like you have 11 years of proof that this woman has actually stood up and been impeccable. Her record is what I don't know a relationship where a person has ever been 100% for 11 years, and you still think you have the audacity to get up in the middle of the night and say, "Let me check your phone because I had a fucking dream."
So you're really giving her the consequences for somebody else's crime, because your insecurity wound in committed relationship, the wound was not created by your current faithful wife. The wound was created by somebody else. And now you've allowed that wound from somebody else to be carried into your present. And y'all been married for a long time. So when it originally happened, it went through 20 some odd years of your future. And it's still here. So that person that hurt you is like a monkey on your back. They still got you, just like puppet master, and they not even in your life right now.
Say it like that.
I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. I really am, but I want you to be free. I need you to cut them puppeteering lines, cut them. And whenever you have those feelings, how about we do something different to show your current wife that she don't have to prove herself for some stuff she ain't even do. So tell her about the feeling, but don't ask her to do nothing. And just say, I wanted to get up and check your phone, but because I know you are the good woman and that was the bad woman, I'm not going to check your phone because I trust you, but I realize the pain is there from them. I wanted to ask you to do da 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 da. You still get to talk it through, which means you still get to have that immediate support from her, because I want you to talk it through, but you're going to show her that she doesn't have to pay the price for somebody else's crime by jumping through your emotional hoops. Like, you can tell her what you wanted her to do, but then do not require her to do it.
So I can speak on it, the action part of it. The action.
Yeah. Talk about it, but don't require her to do it, and just say, this is what I was thinking. I'm not telling you as a manipulative tactic to get you to do it bilaterally, I just still need to talk it through. That's a good baby step.
But see if she get angry and resist and go the opposite direction.
Dude, she been with you for this long. That fear of abandonment you got right there, that right there is fear of abandonment. She been with you this long. She ain't going nowhere.
Well, she always say either I'm gonna be with you or you're gonna be with me, but either way we're gonna be together. That's always her line.
I like her.
Yeah. Either I'm gonna be with you or you're gonna be with me, but we're gonna be together.
Yeah,
all right.
I like
all
her.
right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not crazy. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I see K-Day popped up with out of nowhere. All right. I get it, Afro Queen. I hear y'all. I hear everybody. I hear you.
You don't hear shit. Wait, let it dream happen. No, you need to book. You need to book a consultation. You need to barter her intake, and you need to get on that screen. And
Because she know how to speak in a way that's not like you, all loud and aggressive, and you be saying stuff you sideways with him. Mike, you'll never be.
I'll be very sideways with it because I know how ignorant you can be. I know your ignorance. I know how ignorant you can be.
It's crazy. You ain't how somebody
because you know why? Because I know the way you really talk. The way you talking to this doc right now is not the way you really talk. The way you really talk is on some old. If it's not gonna make me feel, this is what you need to do as a wife. As a wife, you need to do this and make me feel better.
All right, look at the time. We gotta go.
Look at the time. It's 9:31. We done made this woman work overtime. We ain't even paying her. She done worked overtime. She done worked OT.
She got a new client for sure. Thank you, Netta.
How am I single and this man find somebody to be married to for 11 years? How does this happen? How does that happen? How is this world fair in any way? I be having dreams about people cheating on me. I roll over, ain't nobody there. I ain't even got nobody. I ain't got nobody.
Ain't got no phone to check.
I ain't got no phone to check. What's going on? All right, Doc.
God.
All right, you're here. You're into the very end, Doc. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, any circumstance take it from you. God got me. God got you. God got us. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, who dipped out. I don't know what happened. Amani, Kamari, Dr. Aaron Smith, and to Lady Q, the poor woman who's put up with Jay Black for 11 years. Woke Up Inspired. If you go to Woke Up Inspired, you can make your visions come true. You want to put it on a coffee mug, a t-shirt, a hoodie. You want to put it on a horseshoe. You want to put it on umbrellas. You can put it on anything. She can make it happen. And when you get to wokeupinspired.com, there will be merch already made, ready to be sold and shipped. And I forgot, Aisha Oman. She's part of the team every Monday. She rocks out at 8 o'clock. We are gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts.